This is not a test, it's difficulty. Picture closely, the ignorant mostly, blind, deaf, dumb, your mind left numb, lost soul, who failed to hear the roll of the drum. In the bottom of your bomb shelter, still felt the heavy blast that blew off the mass of 12 welders, the math of an elder. Praise the Lord, thank you, genius. Operation Project English, Commander-Chief of Flight Staff. Check the aircraft, glide like the Frisbee. Digi or Disney, the check fall in oneself for real loveliness. You break the mirror that remind you of your ugliness. So when I bust, no one is in touch. Some returning with the mic clutched, like such, who plan but never execute. He had the heat in his hand, but yo, he didn't shoot. Therefore, your mechanism of material better be sickly, or let your lead spread incredibly quickly. I move bravely, traveling on a horse, on a battlefield, surrounded by the loss of those who plotted with the brains of animals. My high molecular structure be untangible. The name ring a bell, killable, two syllable. The who is coming through, the outcome is critical. To be blunt, the beat was cooked up like cold goods. The rhyme first came to me in the oak woods. Up to no good, rap icon, milk the industry like the Wall Street junk bond. You see the Dwight Stone, I got your hype stone. Direct current that move through the microphone. Key contributor, well known major factor. Rhyme distributor, the drive of a tractor who run you down if you don't move or wanna linger. Linger, 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 linger. The immortality of my fame is the measure of others' torture. Burnt offer from a flaming author. The falconer who flies in a verge for the chase. Strictly excelling what is excellence with grace. The significance was not the vulgar applause and entrance, but the feeling at exit. Completion of a sentence. With age and experience, my reason ripens. I strike when you Vikings. Clash like a hyphen. If you're into the house of fortune, by the gate of pleasure, you will leave by sorrow with low measures. Everything fails with the unfortunate. Learned that recording it, so my mind broadened it. Track records ranks us with the exceptional, extreme complex physics, high technical. The truth is usually seen and rarely heard. What's more dangerous than hatred is the word. You wild cards, jack of all trades, those who parade their positions, show their spades. A large flock of MCs, they figured you'd be taught. It ain't hard to see why I'm vigorously short.
We have struggled under the burden and rigors of slavery. We were maimed, we were brutalized, we were ravaged in every way. We are men, we have hopes, we have passions, we have feelings, we have desires just like any other race.
Word the Marcus got me. Word the Marcus got me. Word the Marcus got me. Most of my heroes don't appear, no stamp.
This is the life of a journalist, the life of a publisher, the life of an activist, a man who was one of us, born on August 17, 1887. The size of his father's wallet caused him not to be called peasants. The youngest of 6 children, his father a stonemason. 2 of the kids were his mother rose to the occasion to raise them like they were all hers out in Jamaica. 2 of them didn't make it, so they met the Undertaker.
Not much later, Marcus and his father were done. He would beat him over almost everything when he was young. Unfortunately, at 14, he had to leave school. The family couldn't afford it due to foolish financial move. He started getting in trouble. He learned he lived in a bubble. When the white friends he had showed him that they didn't love him, they turned their back on him. They stopped playing with him. And this was little Marcus' introduction to racism.
Word to Marcus Garvey. Word to Marcus Garvey. Most of my heroes don't appear in no stamp.
Negro is the man, we represent the new Negro.
He became a manufacturing foreman in 1905 after moving to Kingston. 3 years later, his mother died, became a trade unionist, labeled a troublemaker, got fired and found it hard to find work in the private sector. Involved with Jamaica's first nationalist organization, who worked to remove Jamaica's governor, started campaigning to end the migration of unpaid Indian workers, because of course if they got jerked, we should be nervous. With his skill of public speaking, he would enter competitions. Then in mid-1910, he traveled to Costa Rica. 1911, he started a bilingual paper, La Nation, in a paper called The Press. When he moved to Panama, he next formed the UNIA.
3 years later,
It emphasized racial pride in Africa as the destination in which we need to go back to in order to be greater. Feeling like anywhere else, a black man is nothing major.
Word to Marcus Garvey. Word to Marcus Garvey. Most of my heroes don't appear in no stamp. Marcus Garvey.
We are men, human beings.
In 1918, with George Alexander McGuire, he co-founded the African Orthodox Church. It was thriving. The Black Star Line was established in 1919. Now these were vessels to transport people and goods overseas. Somewhere along the line, he got married and had 2 kids. When he moved to America, Harlem was the place that he lived. Next, he started the NFC. They had grocery stores, but the Negro Factory Corporation didn't last long. Not much later, he got tired of us looking bad as a nation without a banner, so he made us a flag. He would next form Jamaica's first political party. It had 14 points, but failed to get support from anybody. In 1938, his family returned to Jamaica's border. Doctors claimed the climate would help out with his son's disorder. 1940, he had a stroke that would leave him paralyzed. He passed after a second stroke. Most thought he already died.
Word to Marcus Garvey. Most of my heroes don't appear in no stamp.
They do not know what we are thinking. That is our own private business.
One of the most impactful influences on African-centered thinking is the Honorable Marcus Mosiah Garvey. The contributions of Mr. Garvey are immeasurable and cannot be understated. Marcus Garvey created the largest mass movement of African people in known human history. He was a Pan-African nationalist and was one of the foremost proponents of the idea in the early 1900s. The goal of the Garvey movement was to instill a sense of racial pride and self-worth in African people, and to build an economic foundation for the survival of African people worldwide.
Big L. Yeah, Big L, Coleon, my nigga C-Town, my big brother Big Lee holding it down. Flamboyant, baby, for life. We taking over, no doubt. Coming to a theater near you. Check it out. Come on, check it. Make sure my mic is loud and my production is tight. Better watch me round your girl if you ain't fucking her right. You damn player haters. CEO, yo, this run with me and I'ma make you a star. When me and my crew hit the clubs, we go straight to the bar. Leave them empty. I cruise through Harlem in the M3. Never pay for parties, say my name and I'm M3. I'm on some 100G car shit, superstar shit. Selling niggas that wet shit, right out the jar shit. I'm dumb hot. I'll wreck you and your young flock. Keep the gun cocked. I'ma lace the jewels up with nice baguettes. Flamboyant is the label that writes the check. Y'all niggas better stop frontin' cause I might get vexed. Then I'ma run up on y'all and slice your necks with a machete. Pockets heavy, sling more cane than Eddie. I represent Uno Tres Nueve. Time is money so I stay late. I'm quick to slide a playmate. Bust off like the tray ain't the vacate.
Alright, check. 1, 2, 1, 2. What's up, Vans? What's up, my brother Vans down in the building? What's up, Diamond? Y'all can hear me clear, right? I had a little issue with the camera. What's up, Antoine? Word up, man. ShyLow be in the building. 8 o'clock, man. We're gonna have a little listening session off his solo debut album, The Contingency Plan, man. It is fire. He is a DJ, MC, and producer. He do it for the culture. He do it for the real culture. Word up, y'all. We gonna vibe out some music so we get ready to start the show.
You know what's up, hip-hop, MCing, and DJing
from your own mind, you know.
Yo, I think right now you
One time for Guru.
Who's this suspicious character strapped with the sounds profound? Similar to rounds spit by derringers. You're in the terror dome like my man Chuck D said. It's time to dethrone you clones and all you knuckleheads. Cause MCs have used up extended warranties, while real MCs and DJs are a minority. But right about now I use my authority, cause I'm like the wizard and you look lost like Dorothy. The horror be when I return for my real people. Words of split wigs hitting like some double desert eagles. Sporting caps pulled low and baggy flags, subtracting all the rappers who lack over premieres tracks. Severe facts have brought this rap game to near collapse. So as I have in the past, I will dropping lyrics that be harder than sex and candle wax. And one-dimensional MCs can't handle that. While the world's revolving on its axis, I come with mad love and plus the illest warlike tactics. The wilderness is filled with this. So many people searching for false bliss. I'm here with the skills you've missed. The rejected stone is now the cornerstone. Sorta like the master builder when I make my way home. You know my seed.
Word up for your mind, no doubt. Represent. Word up for your mind, no doubt. Represent. Word up for your mind, word up for your mind, no doubt. Represent.
The beat is sinister, Primo makes you relax. I'm like the minister, when I be lacing the wax, I be bringing salvation through the way that I rap. And you know, and I know, I'm nice like that. Work through worldly problems. I got the healing power. When the mic's within my reach, I'm feeling more power. Stealing at least 3 minutes of every rap radio hour. It's often easier for one to give advice than it is for a person to run one's own life. That's why I can't be caught up in all the hype. I keep my soul tight and let these lines take flight. The apparatus gets blessed and suckers get put to rest. No more of the impure, I got the cure for this mess. The whackness is spreading like the plague. MCs left up and got paid, but still can't make the grade. How many times a wannabe's gonna lie? Yo, they must wanna fry. They can't touch the knowledge I personify. I travel through the darkness, carrying my torch. The illest soldier when I'm holding down the fort. You know my steez.
Word up for your mind, no doubt. Represent. 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 Let them know, do your thing, dog. Keep it live. You know my steed. Let them know, do your thing, dog. Keep it live.
On the microphone, you know that I'm one of the best yet. Some punks ain't paid all of their debts yet. Trying to be fly, riding high on the jet set with juvenile rhymes, making fake-ass death threats. Big deal, like in Vogue, here's something you can feel. Styles more tangible, an image more real. For some time now, I've held this frozen manuscript. When it's time to go all out, you be like, damn, he flipped. Now I'm sick, fed up with the bullshit. Got the lyrical full clip, giving you a verbal ass whip. Don't trip, it's the gifted, prolific one, known as ballhead slip. Why is the press all on my dick? My style be wilder than a kamikaze pilot. Don't try it, I'm about to stop more than a friggin' riot. Styles unsurpassable, and knuckers that suckers, yo, them harassable. For I be speaking from my parables and carry you beyond. The mic's either a magic wand, or it gets tragic like the havoc of a nuclear bomb. Then I grab your palm, no pulse, you're gone. And if you thought we lose our niche in this rap shit, you way wrong. I stay up, I stay on, shine bright like neon. Your song's pathetic, synthetic like rayon. Fat beats they play on, one dope rhymes put me on.
Word is born. You know my steel, 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 my steel.
What up, 3 Stacks?
Rough stuff. So we're gonna do it like this now. Put up your hands if you love hip-hop music like I do. See? We're gonna do it like this now. Listen to the lyrics. Well, we say hip-hop roll, and these other industries out here can't take it. Come on, hip-hop roll, and these other industries out here can't take it. We want rap music, we want the rap music. Rap music, we want the rap music. Come again. Rap music, we want the rap music. Rap music, we want the rap music. Way back in the days, 1979, back then made a record using rhyme. In the same year, come the Sugar Hill Gang with the Pow Pow Boogie and the Big Bang Bang. R&B, disco, pop, country, jazz. All thought hip-hop was just a little bad, but here comes Grandmaster Flash non-stop. And right after Flash Run, GMC drop. Now, they had to pay attention to the scale where other music fail. Hip-hop prevail. See, rap music is gone platinum from the start. So now in 89 we get it present as an art. Yeah. Is it because we got the 89 vision? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Or is it because it's a unanimous decision? Hey, hey.
Yo, Henry,
hey,
salute.
Hip-hop roll, and these other industries out here can't take it. Come again. Hip-hop roll, and these other industries out here can't take it. We want rap music, we want the rap music. Rap music, we want the rap music. Come again. Rap music, we want the rap music. Come on. Rap music, we want the rap music. I pick up the mic and bring down crazy lyrics. I put it on the phonograph so everyone can hear it. You want to sound like me, boy, you can't compare it. That's when I flash a new style of people and my cheering. You get so jealous so you just can't bear it. Jealous of this melody, me and Derek. So Derek is D-Nice and I'm KRS-One. We rock it in the winter and we rock it last summer. We want to battle me, you got to wake up in the morning. Cause if you're still sleeping, then I'ma start yawning. Because I hip-hop roll, and these other industries out here can't take it. Come on, hip-hop roll, and these other industries out here can't take it. We want rap music, we want the rap music. 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 Rap music, we want the rap music.
soundtrack. Welcome to the fact soundtrack. Welcome to the fact soundtrack. Buckle up, here we go. In a 6-cylinder Chevrolet, leaning to the side. My wife as the passenger, going for the ride. It's 3 kids in the backseat, one in the baby chair, looking at me screw face, cause of the way I did her hair. Daddy hasn't learned to braid.
Sam, son.
Put your stocking cap on. Next morning,
Behave.
I seen rain, I seen the thunder, I seen singles, I seen hundreds, seen money to burn, seen hardly a budget. Yeah, I'm black, what of it? Now we can't talk in public. Heard you had a Confederate flag tattooed on your stomach. The same civil wars going on, nothing changed. I got the eye of Agamotto like I'm Dr. Strange. You wanna rewind time, take us back to being slaves. How many of us are already lingering in unmarked graves? How many think to belong, they gotta be in some sort of gang? It doesn't matter, crip or blood, the blood still remains. The red is for the blood, the black is for the man, the green is for the land. Now what don't you understand? The red is for the blood, the black is for the man, the green is for the land.
The green, black, and red is.
The red is for the blood, the black is for the man, the green is for the land. Now what don't you understand? The red is for the blood, the black is for the man, the green is for the land. Now what don't you understand? I find myself in a dark alley almost all the time, but then I look up to discover I'm inside my mind. What if we couldn't see? What if we were colorblind? What if soul food wasn't from the south? Had it be defined? Why accept the term black in the first place? Does that kinda imply becoming one shade? It's actually a term created by the Europeans. Some don't accept the classification for that reason. Some see black as derogatory or outdated, reductive or otherwise an incorrect label. There was a slur, a euphemism, yeah, the N-word. It dates back to 18th century and it's commonly heard. Next was Negro, next was the word colored. Each term a derogatory connotation insulting. Our demographic wreaking havoc on how we see ourselves. And if that's all you see, you can't see it as something else. The red is for the blood, the black is for the man, the green is for the land. Now what don't you understand? The red is for the blood, the black is for the man, the green is for the land. Now what don't you understand? The red is for the blood, the black is for the man, the green is for the land. Now what don't you understand? The red is for the blood, the black is for the man, the green is for the land. Now what don't you understand? Thousands of families were removed due to apartheid. Limited African land ownership, that's not right. In 1913, you could have 7%. In 1936, 6 more, which hardly made a dent. When apartheid officially ended in 1994, the ANC became the dominant party. The percent was 4, assigned to new owners. Now that's according to land reform. 2015, they sought to give land to the black farms. But what about those taken from where they live and brought here, never to see their property again? Our father's last name wasn't his. Go on Ancestry.com and find your lineage. It could have been part of the Greenwood District in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Before 1921, we had business owners in what was then called the Black Wall Street, until they burned 35 blocks so we wouldn't succeed. The red is for the blood, the black is for the man, the green is for the land. Now what don't you understand? The red is for the blood, the black is for the man, the green is for the land. Now what don't you understand? The red is for the blood, the black is for the man, the green is for the land. Now what don't you understand? The red is for the blood, the black is for the man, the green is for the land. Now what don't you understand? The red is for the blood, the black is for the man, the green is for the land. Now what don't you understand? The red is for the blood, the black is for the man, the green is for the land. Now what don't you understand? The red is for the blood, the black is for the man, the green is for the land. Now what don't you understand? The red is for the blood, the black is for the man, the green is for the land. Now what don't you understand?
That's off that Fact album. Samson, myself, DJ Tiger, Rollo. Let's go.
When I'm sitting on my lunch break, grinning my teeth, it's the last day of the big boy. What a really. My muscles kinda ached, they felt rigid and stiff. So I looked around and I smoked this big fat split. Now I'm happy as can be, I'm in this my head spell. I'm visualizing in my eyes so that no one can tell. It's 12:55, almost time for the bell. Put the breakfast in the mouth so that the mouth don't smell. Now back on the job, I don't bother no one. I keep strictly to myself and all my work gets stuck. Now the job's finally over, it's time to have fun. And I'm hanging out with Trevor Vance, a kid named Doc. He got me drunker than a skunk and happy as can be. We went to the Latin quarters and we got it free. Scooping all the girls like cutting with my truck jewelry. Cause I'm a fly brown brother and you can't school me. Boogie Down was performing, hey they hate culture. And a bunch of Brooklyn kids was looking all down my throat. Was it my big chains with the big plates on them? Then they rolled on me and told me to run them. This was the moment I feel it. This was the moment I feel it. Take the chips off, man, the fuck's up? I said they're really not real, they're just a front for the girls. Then a whole bunch of biscuits. Hey,
Bro, that's me and my brother Samson. It's called RGB, Red, Green, and Black. It's off the Fact soundtrack,
In one of his calls, I think this one's under Vera. She calls out to me, but I really couldn't hear her. So I went just a little bit closer so I hear a little clearer. She said, I need Veronica Place, that's right near Tilden. I said, I know what it's like, cause that's right next to my building. I gave them the information and they went on their way. I went home and there I sat till almost 3 the next day. Then someone knocked on my door, I opened up. No, it was Sarah with some Nexus and a band-aid kid. She tried to use me and seduce me, and at first I wasn't with it. Then we did it and we did it and we did it and we did it. She said it was great. She said she's glad we had done it. The elevator came and Daddy Boy was on it. This was the moment I feared. Hey yo, what the fuck's going on here? What you doing to my girl? This was the moment I feared. No, darling, just minute. No, darling, just minute. Billy was up in there. Then he swung at me. So I pulled out my jammy and a sauce. Then he was there 2 in the head. I took the catch in the visa. She said, don't worry about it. Just make sure nobody sees us. We went back to her apartment and blowing the freezers. She said, we're rich, we can have whatever will please us. Now I don't hang with no one who ain't good for my health. So I put this sugar head out and I went for stuff. Now I was bitches, I was rich. I could have whatever would please me. Now I could be recording for the folks that would teach me. Got me off the new neighborhood dad. Captain rolled up on me screaming, yo, Rick, my man. I guess I was too fly with up. Sorry to say. You see, your cop rolled up on me and told me, make budget. I still relaxed, brother, but he had proof that I had done it. Y'all had one there, run away with my fingerprints all on it. This was the rise and fall of my best lane stop. And I was the main event on the TV for a while. But now I'm in jail doing life, and I'm scared to get stuffed and cold and grease me when no one did. This was the moment I feared. This was the moment I feared.
Whether described by facts or interrupted by quotes, cease the bullshit.
It's got to be funk.
Whether described by facts or interrupted by quotes,
it's got to be funk. It's got to be. It's got to be funk.
Whether described by facts or interrupted by quotes, cease the bullshit with live votes. Just like Watts push the juice through amps. Rap generals run the troops in camps. Off with heavy slugs under rugs, thoughts bug, no holes barred, live and unplugged. Trapped on the other side of electrified steel doors. 1 cent, greeted with thunderstorm applause. The message breaks the concrete barrier. Launch the vessel known as the A1 carrier. Sound going through a cable. Who the fuck able? Mix this shit with your turntable unstable. So if the beat smash your eardrum, you heard well. Then the two tech equalize the curves well. Beat straight off the box, rhyme unorthodox. From the owl with a drink splash straight off the box.
Verbal assault, rhymes ripple through the mix. Specialist with the smash hits, catch your flicks. Savagely attack this, blast with accurate aim. Spark the flame, burn this in proper vein. Ride tracks like a soul train, hold your brain in a state of shock. Make them drop, it's a cold game. I bang with the big boys, those who hold names. Amateurs get hung with their own gold chains. I swing blades, best bring grenades against a true master. Way beyond your freshman attempts. Spent rounds on the floor, evidence of the war. It's on till the death, till we settle the score. You can never measure to the standard of the most popular demanded rap classic. Pop corks while the sound knock your socks off. Ghetto summertime got the street blocked off.
We had the bass pound speakers, shell toe Adidas. Original rap with new school leaders. Graffiti art names with fat gold chains. Shock the world, cousin, cause hip-hop remains. We had the bass pound speakers, shell toe Adidas. Original rap with new school leaders. Graffiti art names with fat gold chains. Shock the world, cousin, cause hip-hop remains.
The witty unpredictable, outcome critical. Nigga quick to forfeit, portrait, visual. Analyze the picture, memorize the scripture. Separate the cut from uncut with the sifter. Rap wall design from the best bricklayers. Names tagged and prints from the best paint sprayers. Unheard of, 2,000 feet deep in the planet. Surrounded by the most thick, massive walls of granite. Certified A-side, move banger strangler. Patrol slot time in the multi-disc changer. Liquid shores and razor sharp shanks lead the tank. On the sea foul and 8th rank, ship sank.
Keep my feet blessed, fresh with the Scottie Pippins. In the game of life, I play all positions. Stop for look and listen. The total package, yes, a true master. Produce, rhyme, sing, and hit faster. The master of the game, solo artist by name. Paint the masterpiece that lies inside the frame. Pass with flying colors, the #1 soul brother. All eyes on us, guard your grill and take cover. We had the bass pound speakers, shell toe Adidas. Original rap with new school leaders. Graffiti art names with fat gold chains. Shock the world, cousin, cause hip-hop remains. We had the bass pound speakers, shell toe Adidas. Original rap with new school leaders. Graffiti art names with fat gold chains. Shock the world, cousin, cause hip-hop remains.
P for president. P for president.
Let's go.
P for president. P for president.
One time for Sean Price.
P for president. P for president. P for president. P for president. I'm Joe. They call me Sean the Scared harming you. Fuck that, they call me Sean the Scared alarming you. Sean the vet warning you. Sean the grab the crumbs and bomb medulla oblongata. Now the nigga that you know, flow is ill, the word the mama.
Yeah.
I'm in a whole different space, call it Andromeda. Battlestar Galactic with the ratchet, I will llama you. Understand, nigga, the flow ill. You should know by now, nigga, Angela Bofield. No jerk, I blow perp. Captain America logo in front of the low shirt. You can't sell drugs with no work. Manicured fingernail, niggas did no dirt. Nigga, respect my conglomerate. Before I run in your crib, some tech to your mama shit. Time for change, get the fuck off Obama dick. P for president, nigga, I know a lot of shit.
So every Monday before the Real DJs Matter podcast go down, playing a lot of underground joints, blends, a lot of stuff to get around the copyright, and a lot of my beats that I did as well with these blends. That last one you heard before the Sean Price Primo blend was from the Wu-Tang DJ Tiger's 70s Shaolin Soul remix album. So I took a bunch of 70s soul songs from 70s blaxploitation films, made my own beats, and put Wu-Tang on it. Streaming on my YouTube, you can check it out. So we're gonna play some more of my joints, and then we got about 20 more minutes till ShyLow, aka Shy the BeatYoda. You know he's a hip-hop connoisseur. We're gonna chop it up with him on his solo debut, The Contingency Plan. Yo, if you ain't got it, please go get it. I will be putting the links to it in the chat as well. Some real hip-hop shit, y'all. We're gonna really chop it up for this hour. So stay tuned, y'all. This is Prodigy and Planet Asia. Stick and Move remix.
It's either rap or death, make this pie die. They ain't
Beat by myself, I call it
stop
raw,
my shine.
R-A-W.
My style never plays out. I'm like the fade, the corn braids. You like the Benz 190. I'm like the 6'4", I appreciate your thug fluctuate, mine's at a steady pace. You take a big sniff of these rap lines, I had you doped up red with the glossy eyes. Don't nobody top P except the HAVOC. Studied us and you still studying. It's either cash in or it's straight to my casket. I'm either getting this cake or I'm bringing my mask with all my tattoos covered. The cops can't stop my style of crime, brother. And since they put them fullies back on the streets, we give the UN Army a run for their money. Your G is old like Coleco Kiko. My game like PS3 and satellite radio.
GCM, black bandana slow. Let's go.
Bring it to my room. No question. Bring it to my room. No question. Bring it to my room. No question. Bring it to my
Purple smoke signs I provoke. Do it after dark, tone local. This should be a stone cold balloon. It's not a squad that I can't run through. I'm a motorcycle nigga, use a mongoose. I pass through guns up in the Astro, the ghetto's Castro. Federal tax fraud, count on my cash flow. Round table to plot, machete to the hands of my pot. Winning your Eddie for the Getty you got. I'm from Freedom now, Bust Gun Valley, Sandbar, King, Cali. Where killers get clacked and crack fiend alleys. By the P-O-double-S's. Ice mouth murderers, YGs make niggas rock double vests. Far as all that fighting go, hands I'm nice with them. It's sorta like a middleweight Tyson blow. Straight out the jacks with the gorillas is vexed. Fully gallows, we stepped it up and put the tens on text to end those threats. The cowards don't really want a part of me. Most arrogant and honorary, my army is bulletproof. Retardedly foul, pillaging colonies. Long hauling, balling off a strong arm robbery rap. Realer than y'all miss me. I'm just waiting on the day that y'all diss me. Is it me or do I smell pussy? I'm on rocking till the soft is gone. Beating niggas up. Treat them like rugs, my company be stomping on. Fuck around, you catch your ass whipping so vicious. Give you the business like I owe you interest. Body your co-defendant. Downtown hitters with loaded pistols. And quick to bring it to your door like a Jehovah's Witness. Bring it to my bro. No question. Bring it to my bro. No question. Bring it to my bro. No question. Bring it to my
Original crooks, original heads, doing it like this. Word up.
Again, I got you open. Remix.
Yeah.
I woke up in the morning, hopped on the train, I saw my man, he had a L in his hand. Hiding from the beast, at least I catch a buzz before I hit my block. I take the mega hit from the on the good ship, lollipop, move the hop, so I can put the hip in the grip. Everybody slip so I can take the trip to the dip, dig the deeper hole, microphone control with soul. Look at my hot eyes and tell me how could you be cold? I'm coming to you from the underground with thunder sound. Number one question, yo, how can I be down? Well, I tell you, bring your lighter and roll your finger back up on your lighter so you see the fire singer. From left to right, then front to back. Herbal, verbal, let us give the mic contact. React whenever I keep the head scoping. Don't front, you know I got you open. Don't front, you know I got you open. It's the original heads meeting, the original crooks. Don't front, you know I got you open. Check my dialect from a diaphragm, my man. Don't front, you know I got you open. It's the original heads meeting, the original crooks. Don't front, you know I got you open, check the dialect from a diaphragm, my man. Me and my boo walk the streets at night like looking for the right one, baby. If it's payday, I'm at your doorstep. I never sweat swinging the app nowadays, cause my rap is known for the tricks that are straight like toys. In the cypher with my boys, we be getting busy at the shop. I drop the top and make the C's pop. From the line that sparked last night in the dark, I be dedicated to the moon cause it's black. Resurrect, come back. Tell me about the other side, Jack. Now we going back to who got the props. So when I blew up the spot last year on the box, pressure to come back with another fat single. Not too underground to make you stop when you mingle. Well, bust it. Pay attention to the third verse, and I'ma take you to another level first. Yeah, don't front. You know I got you open. It's the original heads meeting, the original crooks. Don't front. You know I got you open, and you're sweating even the number one DJ. You know I I got you open. It's the original, has me in the original crooks. Don't front, you know I got you open. Now you're sweating, it will be number one DJ. First of all, listen, I'm letting you know that when you see me at a show, you better prepare for the flow right away. I'm dimming the brighter day. It's never sunny, still on nothing move but the honey out the pay. So I enter the brother zone. I come to the front of the stage to let you know who's on the phone. Leave it alone. See, it's a hip-hop thing, not a fake drip drop fame upon the yacht slang. You can fool the rest, but you can't fool me. See, the best fool me. For the simple fact, it's the G.O.D. Buck to the shot, still to protect, then rock to the rock. So forget the past, no more shorty. Strictly one shot, I rock the one down the 40. Below, I got to let them know that I elevated levels higher every time I take the fire. People try to diss when your jam got cold. Used to be the man, now your band got old. I know the plan, so I keep scoping. Don't front, you know I got you open. Don't front, you know I got you open. It's the original, has me in the original crooks. Don't front, you know I got you open. Check the dialect from a diaphragm, my man. Don't front, you know I got you open. It's the original, has me in the original crooks. Don't front, you know I got you open. Check the dialect from a diaphragm, my man. Yeah, without no doubt. This is dedicated to my man, Big 5, Big 12. Rails in the place to please. Coming to get you out, kid. And we out. No doubt, 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 no doubt.
Down. Donnie G. Yo, swing it out. Yo. Down. Donnie G. Yo. Down. Donnie G. Yo. Down. Yo, swing it out. Yo. Down. Donnie G. Yo, swing it out. Shit. Boom block. Where my slippers at? Put your motherfucking hands up. Put your motherfucking hands up. Shit. Put your motherfucking. Hey yo, come on man, 80 shit coming through the club with my pants low. Chain to my dickhead, cherry cloth tango. Cocaine flow, powder on my nose bone. Whole style is ice cream, down, cold stone. Patron, goose gone, about to put the roof on. Tints up, lay back, get this picture foot long. Yeah, them shots popping out the snub nose. Hoodie on, them in the bushes when the club goes.
Hey yo, emerald glitters, the shape of the stone is vanilla wafer. Magnifying glass on the game, I see paper. Send a bitch on the VI. A few balloons to cheer my goons. I handle my VI tone. Got a lot of heart like Julio Chavez. Make rap niggas drink their own piss like Marquez. I'm a dart threat, D-Block's fourth man. Ain't nothing like fire on the jaw,
kiss the pinky ring like my Cohiba. For fever made nigga, bitches won't please the Libra. Watching which way is up, yak in my cup, sour on my breath, little my bitch to the left. In the gym like I'm trying to fight the Klitschko brothers. In the studio like I'm new and you ain't heard of us. I roll with blue in the woo and some niggas in red. Peace guard, arm, leg, arm in the head.
I'm never bang out a Twizzler. Word like, get the house jumping like gospel while I'm still digging you. Bruce Lee knife game. My highlight reels for you to acknowledge the work from my price range. 20,000 hit, your wins. My brother do it, he cut you a deal for 10,000.
Yo, franchise salute.
The Haagen-Dazs killer. Nah, I ain't chic, smack him over the head with a Miller.
Watch his face leak, open his cheekbone. Wait for you to come home, clap up your brownstone. This ain't no kid shit. Niggas is grown. Niggas got grades showing. Y'all keep play flowing. Like, how's my day going? Handle of that 16 shot showing. Bitches all around the guard, constantly weed blowing. I told Starks, get ready for this. Put the bird back on his wrist. Woo block on, had him pissed.
Hey yo, leaving out the crack spot, shooting at police. White bitch got the car running, just go east. Dum-dum, hollow heads. Wizard passed by, Commissioner Kelly already left one model dead. High speed chase, seeing Channel 7 news trucks. Back windows get blown out by a few slugs. Phone ring and
yo,
shit.
Tone, you ready?
I got my finger in my cheek right now. Order me a cheese pizza.
Club night, no sparkles. 40 wolves on deck with burners in they snorkel. Criminology, pea soup wallabies, ghost face killers with degrees in gynecology. Shoot your old lady in the privacy. A bunch of hoes wanna ride with me. I'm caught up in these strong arm robberies. Flee with the lottery, these pussy niggas shot it.
Yo, you ever been face fucked with the 4/5? Sweating facial expression, stressing like oh shit. That's the shit that I don't like. Non-rapping rappers in the booth and they don't rap. Fucking stupid ass rappers acting out of their character. I shoot and stab rappers. What it do, nigga? I fucks with Wu-Tang and a couple of new niggas. I don't wear dough with real clothes. I share flows with it into your ear hole. Shit, it's a thing of pure beauty. Everything that's written is written by yours truly. Nigga with Sean rain hard. Niggas do anything for it like Klondike bars. Paul, I'm the greatest of all time. I soon forget the latest with Alzheimer's.
4 better niggas, club night, no sparkles. 40 wolves on deck with burners in they snorkel. Criminology, pea soup wallabies, ghost face killers with degrees in gynecology. Shoot your old lady in the privacy. A bunch of hoes wanna ride with me. I'm caught up in these strong arm robberies. Flee with the lottery, these pussy niggas shot it.
Since birth, I've been a fast learner, ask my earth. That's my mom, kept a burner in her purse. It's murder in the verse. What you thought that was the gift? That's the curse. I put everything on it, that's the works. I'm in it for the perks, cause it's not about the image, it's the thirst. And how they kill your image with a verse. I hate to get it worse. I'm telling every member of your church, they gon' have to put your image on a shirt. Till I finish my dessert, nobody eating. That's everybody, I mean anybody. I may leave somebody bleeding. Or watch me catch a homie, even hit you in the lobby. Shot and pop you like a molly, probably leave you hardly breathing. Don't try to play with Johnny, even if you got an army. Dirty money in the laundry, don't ask why I got my reasons. I puff that bar Marley, I hit you with the Tommy. You can catch me in the party, near the speaker, not speaking.
4 better niggas, club night, no sparkles. 40 wolves on deck with burners in they snorkel. Criminology, pea soup wallabies, ghost face killers with degrees in gynecology. Shoot your old lady in the privacy. A bunch of hoes wanna ride with me. I'm caught up in these strong arm robberies. Flee with the lottery, these pussy niggas shot it.
Past 50 tests for litmus, put on that 24-hour fitness. On the weekend, I'm sipping Belvedere with that citrus. My dog is vicious, exotic and will walk with my mistress. Life is good, it's every day, like it is Christmas. Happy New Year, I do what the fuck I wanna do here, nigga. Splashing handcrafted Gucci from the shirt to the shoe wear. I crush the rings out, white beater tee with the wings out. I got stamina, I'm long, thick of bird till she sinks out. La 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 la. Bobby this convert, Lady Gaga, black, the heterosexual. I'm plastic like Impala, plus I'm federal when it comes to making like Tigger Man, if you hear me. Power beings like the Green Lantern, last seen in the mean Fenton, in the valley of Ohio, outside the town of Canton, on the Grotty Body projects in the chillin'. So red bone in my shower, just looking like Paula Patton.
4 better niggas, club night, no sparkles. 40 wolves on deck with burners in they snorkel. Criminology, pea soup wallabies, ghost face killers with degrees in gynecology. Shoot your old lady in the privacy. A bunch of hoes wanna ride with me. I'm caught up in these strong arm robberies. Flee with the lottery, these pussy niggas shot it. 4 betting niggas, club night, no sparkles. 40 wolves on deck, with burners in they snorkel. Criminology, pea soup wallabies, ghost face killers with degrees in gynecology. Shoot your old lady in the privacy. A bunch of ho-ho-hos wanna ride with me. I'm caught up in these strong arm robberies. Flee with the lottery, these pussy niggas shot it.
Word up, yo. We about to start the show in a few minutes. ShyLow's in the building. ShyLow is in the building. We're going to set it off.
See that, getting anxious, the throw one in your ski hat. Watch your language, yeah, you're fresher than $1 million. You got a new hustle, you hardly knew with envy lust. They getting hungry on bus, they lit a bigger Dutch, fixing them calicos to dig your guts. Detectives wrong, come home and got a bigger dome, ready to zone on with it.
Real DJs Matter, man. Is the podcast Mondays.
The projects and the glitches.
We got hip hop in the building.
You gotta be sharp like a butcher knife, suddenly yoked when the jokes is right.
We got hip hop in the building. My brother.
What's poppin', baby? Can you hear me?
Yes, indeed. Let me switch my microphone over so that you don't get no echo.
Oh, no worries, man. I got the headphones on. I'm good.
Oh, okay.
As long as it sounds straight on your end, you know, I'm doing my engineer thing over here, man. I'm being all courteous.
Bro, you are a man of many, many, many talents. Let me introduce this brother the right way, man.
Go.
Emcee, producer, dope DJ, hailing from Ontario, Canada. Recognized for his contributions to hip hop, founding member of the Bomb Shelter Association. Key role, several groups part of: First Division, The Shelter, the Dookie Brothers, the Drum Majors. Marco Polo even referred to him as his Beat Yoda. He used to go by Shy the BeatYoda. He is ShyLow, the Predacon, and he is in the building right now. And he is our brother from day one on that Underground Railroad. Yo,
man, that was
once
a wonderful,
again, brothers,
wonderful introduction. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
No doubt, bro. No doubt, man. So, hey, man, I know you've been. I'm trying to find my.
Where does Fool Brown Hornet at?
I don't know. You know, I'm gonna text him. Hopefully, you know what? Before I was sending links, and sometimes people wasn't getting them. So let me see if he got it. If not, then I'm gonna have to resend it to him.
Slacker. Slacker.
Because sometimes when you send the link through the StreamYard, for some reason, sometimes it don't go through. It like if I CC it, so I sent it to you and I CC'd him, so he may not have got it.
Come on, man, be on point. Reboot radio.
So hey, man, you've been grinding, man. You've been putting in the work as usual. And tell me about the journey, man, before we even get to the album, which is, whew, bro, I was at work like head nodding the whole time I was at work, man. Like I got a few like favorite joints, but Before we get to that, man, your journey, bro, like leading up to this, like how did this start? You know, from you doing all these groups and then wanting to do your solo project.
Oh, you're talking about like the whole journey, like we're talking like let's take it back, like Fellowship of the Ring. We're gonna do the whole journey.
Yes.
Okay. Damn. Yeah, I don't know how else to say it other than I mean, I kind of, it's funny when you listen to the record, it's really like autobiographical in a way, because I sprinkle jewels kind of all over the place. And I think in one of the songs, Better Than You, I said I was paving my way through teams instead of placing my faith in me. And what I came to realize was that this was kind of like, you know, it was just one of those like eye-opening moments where I realized like, hey man, because I was questioning like what how am I, like I'm about to be 47, how do I not have a solo album? I've done all this work and like how did this happen? And I looked through my history and everything that's happened, and I realized like I have allowed insecurity and fear to control my path in a way where I just placed myself in these team situations because it felt like it was a lot easier to I don't know. I don't want to say, because I'm no stranger to putting in work. Most of these projects, I do most of the work anyway, so it's not like it lightened the load. Yeah, sure, maybe I wrote like you know, like less raps, but I mean, you know, you add the scratches and the beats and all, and the mixing and the mastering and all this other stuff. It's not like there's a shortage of work there. You know what I mean? It didn't really alleviate anything.
Right. Reboot. But, yeah, I just sent you the link. My bad. Go ahead.
There were yeah, it was just an interesting realization. And yeah, from BSA to First Division, which is really Pillow Snatchers from BSA, then to The Shelter, to Soul Powers, to Guillotine Shark, and now Dookie Bros, right? Like it's a lot, man. It's a lot to unpack and a lot to cover. It's kind of hard to even know where to begin on like how to line it all up. But really, I mean, the short of it is just like, you know, I'm getting to that age where it's like, okay, man, like what do you have left to accomplish here before we say time's up? You know, like my kid's getting, you know, to that age where he's going to want a PlayStation any minute now, you know? So it's like, I need to be able to afford these things. And like, you know, you can't do that on an underground rap budget, you know, where we put out more money than we get back, you know?
Facts.
So, yeah, my plan for this year was is in shambles at the moment. Like this was not part of the plan. This is the contingency plan. Okay. And the reason why it's called that is, when I dropped the Due Time single, like at the exact same time that it dropped, I had hardcore full-blown COVID. And I'm talking brain fog, and it was like that OG strain, you know what I mean? Like brain fog in the works. It was crazy.
Right.
And my decision making just went out the door. I just started doing, you know, like I was like, you know, on a Sunday, I'm like, I'm just gonna release the video and whatever, who cares, you know, not really thinking about like, you know what, you're not really setting it up right. But I mean, like, I was just, all I could think of was like, I'm not going to sit. Oh, there he is
in the building.
There he is.
Yo, what's up? My apologies, man. My apologies. I didn't get the invite, but yo, I was literally like, yo, I think we're supposed to be doing a joint today. And
you know what happened? Every time you know, you can send emails through StreamYard. Before I use a copy and then go to email, but I'm like, man, it's easy. But every time I CC somebody, somehow you don't get the link. Because I send it to him and I CC you.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's all good, man. I'm just apart. Anyway, either way, we're here, man, with a dope MC and DJ, don't get the recognition that he deserves. Yo, on them, and I know y'all talking this. Let me do my little hype real quick, man. Say my props. You know what I'm saying?
Please.
Yo, it's like in this game where we don't give the props where they are. There are some DJs out here that like real DJs. You're gonna be a fan of real DJs, right? And when you hearing them cuts and you hearing everything is precise and they doing shit that like you the amount of work you put in to get your skills where they at. You got to give props if you understand the game.
Yeah.
Then on top of that, man, you hitting them with the lyrics as well, man. So and trying to keep some substance with it. So I'm just glad to be in here. You already know I support always. You know that. So it's always gonna be love. And Tiger's the homie. That's why me and Tiger get along so good because we always gonna lift the culture. And we always gonna keep it a buck with each other. Word up.
This is a solid circle. I mean, we've done this before, so we already know what time it is, man.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I was basically just getting into breaking down the science behind this album and how it kind of came to be. And it just, the journey for this year, the plan for this year involved, okay, I had an album done, right? And it is not the album that you guys are hearing right now. It's not that. Okay. So I did it last year. So this is why Dookie Bros kind of took a little bit of a break after we released Happy Duke here, right?
Mm-hmm.
I embarked on this journey because in my mind I was like, you know what? By the end of this year, I'm gonna drop this album, and no matter what and whatever happens. But I'm walking from the game. Like I'm retiring. But I need to make sure that this gets checked off the bucket list. I need a solo record. I'm about to be 47. I don't have a solo album to my name. I've done all these things, but I've never dropped a solo. So I was like, okay, I want to make the solo record that of my dreams, the one. So, I spent some months, I put in the work, I made the record. And then at the end of the year, me and Franny talked and we're like, yo, we got to do something, man. Like I feel we had a nice little, we had some momentum going with us. And then it kind of came to a halt with me taking the time to get this thing done. I'm not ready to put it out yet because I don't really have anything set up for myself to put that out. Like we've built a nice, like some nice momentum with the Dookie Bros YouTube. Our views are getting up there. We're kind of like, as best as we can trying to figure out this algorithm bullshit.
Right.
And it was just like, okay, you know what? Like I'm going to start next year, top of the year. I'm going to start like a whole thing, but let's get something out for us to remind people like, yo, we're still here.
Mm-hmm.
So then we did I Shit You Not. And then at the top of the year, it was like, okay, I'm going to start dropping singles and videos once a month. My plan was to do maxi singles, have the A side, do a video for it, B sides for the DJs, right?
Okay.
Get my website popping, sell the singles exclusively on the website, cutting out streaming platforms and all that shit.
Yes.
Just trying to encourage people to directly support, right? And what happened was I got like right in around the time when I dropped the single, I got COVID full blown. So my head's messed up. I feel like crap. I'm sitting on the couch. I was like, I'm releasing the video now. I don't care. Because I was like, what am I gonna be doing? Laid up for 2 weeks and I'm gonna let this delay my shit? Like, no. I'm trying to get music out. I gotta build my audience for me being a soloist. I don't have time to waste. Right. So I went for it. And while that's doing its thing and I'm recovering, I'm sitting and I'm flipping through my phone and I noticed, and you can hear me say all of this on the intro of the album. I say the whole thing. Had big plans for the solo run. My brand LPs nearly mixed, mastering's almost done, prepping for a fourth quarter release, right? Because I was planning on releasing it later in the year. Wanted to do physicals for it and everything. But what happened was I noticed that some cats that I used to work with back in the day went and took beats of mine, 3, and put them on their project without hitting me.
We go with the bullshit.
Okay,
the bullshit, right?
Now,
the bullshit.
Now I approached one of the dudes, and he was like, yo, other dude said that it was cool. So then I hit
That's still
other
bullshit,
but I
though. Well,
knew
that's real
but
bullshit, right?
I already
Yeah,
knew what time it was, right? I
Yeah.
knew he was gonna say that, right? So it's
Yeah,
like,
that's
okay,
bullshit.
I was trying to avoid hitting other dude because me and him haven't spoken. Right. So I hit him and I was like, okay, what's the deal? And he basically said, I don't need to contact you for anything. I'll do whatever I want.
Oh, no, sir. That's where the law come in
Oh.
at. Now you okay.
So this is where I had to sit and kind of like weigh my options, right? Because the repercussions here are, if he goes and he continues to do this, 2 of the beats. So okay, just for context, when me and this dude parted ways, one of the gripes that he had with me was that I was putting a lot of time into like Dookie Bros and a lot of these other things, and that I was slowing up the release of our music. And that wasn't true, but that's how he felt, right? So as a parting gift, when I wanted this dude to just kind of like leave me the fuck alone, go do your thing, right? I gave him a folder.
Okay. You gave him some beats.
Like 23 songs that we had recorded. MP3s. I just gave him 2-track versions of all the songs. I said, if I'm holding shit up, go release the music. Here you go. Right? He sat on them for 2 years and released nothing, except for projects with other producers.
So now he was using your beats and selling them to other producers?
No. He, instead of releasing the songs that we did together, he sat on them,
but then did other projects.
Okay.
Did other producers instead.
I got you.
So it's like, okay, well, now you're holding up the music, but we're talking about 2 years of like sitting on this stuff when I gave them to you to release them.
Yeah.
Boy,
right? Like I didn't ask him for no money. I didn't ask him for nothing. I said, here, if I'm holding it up, do your thing. After 2 years of waiting to see if he would release anything, I hit him and I said, okay, that deal is done. I'm making moves with these now. And if there's anything that you want to use, you have to hit me.
Right?
And I left it, and we tried to work something out. We had some conversations. It just wasn't popping. So I told him, here are 4 songs that I know I'm not going to do anything with. You can make moves with these 4, but anything else I'm making moves with, and you have to hit me if you want to use anything, and we'll figure something out. That was March of last year. I haven't heard from this dude until seeing the 3 songs that weren't of the 4 that I told him. So
ShyLow.
Yeah.
Hold that thought. All right. Hold that thought.
Mm-hmm.
So we got people in the chat, got people on YouTube, Twitch watching right now. I want to big up Doug Boogie, came out for the raid. Appreciate that raid. Stub Rock, Yvette, the family's here. DJ Guzzle,
Stub Rizzle.
I want to play Your Time's Up, the excerpt that you put out. It's a minute and a half.
You should play the whole thing, man. We just
it's the video.
Well,
word. Okay.
But I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm liking where we at with the conversation too. So I think it's gonna be a long interview because I got some shit I'm sitting on. I want to ask you just on what you've been putting out there. So I'm hoping you got some time.
Go
ahead, Tiger.
Let me drop this single right now because I know they feeding to hear it. We've been amping it up. I've been on since 7 amping this up, and I want people that didn't hear him before, especially on my YouTube channel, to hear this shit. This DJ, MC, producer. He does all 3 extraordinary, y'all. ShyLow, this called Your Time's Up. This shit's crazy.
Playboy, your time's up. Playboy, your time's up. Your time's up. Playboy, your time's
Time's up.
Hey yo, the rock is taking over. Ain't talking Dame Mahova. Embrace the aura of the dopest modern day performer. I came to blow the spot and claim my quota. About to break the mold with the flow. Take a moment, drop and praise the owner. Calm remains a soldier, while y'all just play a soldier like COD. This mic that I hold is not a game controller. Haters know the steed. You made a huge mistake and stole from me. Now this the day that you can pay what's owed to me. I'm focused, G. Vocally, I'm due to make you notice me. So hopefully your GOAT MC is who you paid your dough to see. Don't try to come and talk to me like you relate to Jodeci. Y'all dudes are famous locally. My music's rated globally. A true Canadian. These crews just ain't as cold as me. You tools can't hang with what we do. This ain't just poetry. Only a fool would aim to go with me. You might as well say you're shy. I know that we're 0-2. Let's make it 0-3.
Time's up. Time's up. Time's up. Time's up.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
Oh my God, bro. I'm looking at my hands like you got some work to do, bro.
Oh, no shit, man. I like get the
work
fuck
to do
out
this.
of here with that bullshit, man.
Holy
Here we go. Hey, you gotta love it though. Hey, let me tell y'all something, man. I'm gonna let you go, Tiger. You know how I get hyped. So like,
good.
So here's what bothers me, man. This is what bothers me. When you see somebody with the love, you see somebody with the energy, you see somebody that's putting in the blood, sweat, and tears behind the scenes to get here for the opportunity, authentic, and then you basically like this game. Let's just keep it a buck. This game is like you standing on a cliff. You risking everything for this motherfucking game, right? And all you need is the people to show the same love. They claim they love it.
Mm-hmm.
They claim they love this shit.
The risk is here and the reward is here.
Yeah, but what they do is they will cut fucking corners in this shit and claim they love this culture, but they will support shit that fucks the culture. And I'm cussing today because I didn't get my nap, so I'm grumbling.
We grown.
But they do shit, and then they be like, okay, yeah. But yo, I'm on to stream the shit instead of buying the shit. And you know we getting jerked on the streams at this point in the game, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, don't fucking support the streams, man. Cut that bullshit out, man. Let them companies go under and support these artists. Back in the day before we had the streaming shit, you would have tapes. You have DVDs. You I mean, there was research that was done. I ain't telling you got to do all of that. Now you can still go to Shy website and download the shit, or you can go to Bandcamp and download the shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Buy the motherfucker, man.
Or go to Apple and don't stream it. Go there and actually buy it and download it into your phone.
But like when I came in and I was just listening to Shy talking, you know, he's saying, look, I'm about to hang this shit up. You know what I'm saying? And to me, I hear the frustration.
I want to hear them bullshit.
And you know,
rappers
it's like I now, and I could be dead wrong. I might even be out of line. I've done all of those, but what I'm saying is, I hear that. Hey, man, I fucking love this, and I put everything else in my life on hold for this, and I work to be great at this, and the world is not willing to give me back what I'm trying to give the world.
Right.
Give me that energy back that I'm trying to give the world. And I say to you, my brother, I understand that, you know, like you got responsibilities and all the other shit out there, man. But listen, man, this is something you love.
This is some top tier shit. Like,
yeah, you got to find a way. Don't just find some enjoyment and to keep doing the craft, bro.
Well, bro, that goes without saying. The shit's in my fucking DNA. You know what I'm saying? When I talk about retiring, I'm talking about from full-time pursuit of rap as a career.
Gotcha.
It's starting to not make sense because you know, like, how much further do you want me to go? You know, when I'm doing everything, and when everything that I did that was supposed to pay off by now hasn't. It's like I can't. Like I would if it was just me.
but I have a
Sure,
wife
you got
and a
family.
son to
You
think
got
about,
family.
right? And if this shit ain't gonna, that's why you guys don't see me on Twitch no more. You know what I'm saying? Like we move, I was doing well enough at a point where me and Fear moved we moved to a new spot. I moved all my lab shit and we joined forces, and we had a lab in a few cities, like a 15-minute, 20-minute drive from here, right? And I'm thinking, okay, you know what? I'm making enough from these Twitch streams that I can contribute some money monthly to pay for this spot. Almost immediately when I got in there, my subscribership dropped to the floor, and I went from making like, let's say, $700 a month to like $60.
Right.
And it was painful
Yeah.
because I couldn't contribute. I had rent to pay at home still, right?
Yeah.
We were relying on the continued growth, and it
Yeah.
just didn't happen because, you know, whether it was contributors stopped contributing, you know, because there were some like major contributors who were like, you know, gifting subs to everybody, but then when these cats when they don't renew their subs, the shit just drops, and then it's on these gift giving motherfuckers to come back and gift more, and it's like I can't rely on that,
right?
You know what I mean?
It's increasing the prices, and
it's up to be like, okay, you know what, it's worth. I got the gifted sub, but you know what, this is worth it, so I'm gonna renew this, and it was it never came down to that, and it became impossible, you know, and I wasn't able to justify the amount of time and the hours that were going into playing records for free.
Man, hey, and I get that. So I get that. So now I feel better about where you're at. You're doing what you got to do to make sure you take care of your business and your personal life.
Like first and foremost, man. Like this shit put my marriage at risk. Like real talk. This put my marriage at risk, and I had to make some decisions. Like, what's more important? My main, like, holding on to my family or being selfish and just doing more of this underground rap shit, like, for nothing. Sacrificing blood, sweat, and tears for nothing, and watching suckers that I'm better than get theirs. You know what I'm saying?
Preaching to the choir.
That's where you hear a lot of the frustration on this record. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially when you listen to "I'm Better Than You."
Oh, right? I'm gonna play that joint.
When you listen to that, like, that's I hope the dude who said them shits to me knows that I'm talking about him. I hope he does. I hope he does. You know what, man? That's one name I will name. Daniel's son. I'm coming for you, boy.
Hey, I love it. Hey, I love
it. Daniel's son. Daniel's son.
You have to say
you gotta
love
say
this.
Things. You can't say shit to me like I've had my time. You can't say shit to me like nah. I say when it's my time, and trust me, you lit a fire under me when you said that shit to me, boy.
See, that's all it needs.
You're not cut from my cloth, man. Not you don't know nobody you know are cut from my cloth. I am a high level, elite, top tier lyricist. I am hip hop. All right.
There you go.
You come against me on this mic, you are dead before it even starts. So don't with your silly voice and your stupidness. Don't. You don't want it over here, man. You don't. You would have to resort to physical violence in order to do something to me, because on this mic, you don't stand a chance. Seth freaking Rollins, you don't stand a chance. I want to clip that and put that on a button and just be like, play it over and over again. Nobody want it with me, man. Don't nobody want it with me.
And you can do that. Shit, do it.
And that's you know what that's how I'm feeling. That's what this album is all about. Is like, I got pushed to the brink. If you think you can just take my music, you can take my beats and just run with them, and you don't have to say nothing. You didn't pay for them. You see that? Right? It says right there, you're done. There it is. So so to continue with what I was saying, okay, so I had to look at my options, right? Like, what am I going to do here? I'm not going to sue this dude, right? I don't have the money or the time to worry about that. I'm not going to go to every one of his releases that he puts out. Oh yeah, because 2 of the tracks
that I repurposed and used on the album that I was telling you about, right? And
Mhm.
so 2 songs I'm using on my solo album. 1 song one of my homies was using, and 1 song was a Dookie Bros song. So that's 4 tracks that if he released his versions of them would sabotage me, right?
Yeah.
And since he's already on some I'll do whatever I want, I'm like, that those are 4 important songs that are at risk. So what do I do? How do I stop this?
Right.
Simple. I beat him to the punch. I take every single beat from every song that I ever gave him and release an album.
Yeah.
So at first,
I like it.
So at first, it was going to be an instrumental record, kind of in the vein of Peach Instrumentals with the 4 vocal tracks on it, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
There you
Right?
go. Yeah.
I actually, my homie who was using one of the songs, that's the Time's Up joint. I actually got permission to take the song, to take the beat back. As I said to him, I was like, listen, man, if he drops that, he's going to sabotage your joint. So let me have that. I will remix your song and I'll make it better. But let me have that beat and let me do my thing with it. He was like, go for it. The Dookie Bros song was Problem Solvers. And the 2 songs from my album were the joint with Skanks. I'm the Motherfucking Man. And the DJ track, I Am Him. Those were both supposed to be on this album that I already had, that was made, that was going to be released later this year. It's called Student of the Game. All right, I'm letting now that's an exclusive right there. Nobody knows about that. That is an exclusive. Wow. Student of the Game was meant to be my official debut album to be released later this year, but I had to pivot. So I hit my homie, my artwork guy. Shouts to Bill Howard of Small Dog Design, and was like, listen, man, I need to release a record like immediately. How fast can you get me artwork? And the title is going to be The Contingency Plan, because, you know, I got to put plan B into effect because somebody's trying to fuck with plan A right now. So he came with the artwork like that. It was crazy. So I was like, you know, when you see something like that, it's like, I'm not releasing no instrumental record. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going in, you know, like I got to put in a little bit of extra work here. You know what I mean? And it was really franchise that kind of set it off, because like we had the 4 joints and then the instrumentals, and I sent him what I had, and he heard the beat for the song that would become Opportunist. And he was like, yo, this beat's crazy. Man, I wish I was on this. I was like, yo, just write a verse and come over this weekend. If you can like get over here, you know, if you can write it fast. He's like, yeah, I'm on it. And sure enough, within like a couple days, he was at the crib, knocked his verse out. I wrote my verse, boom, boom, boom. And that kind of spearheaded the whole, it was just a snowball effect. I had some other songs that were on the cutting room floor from the other album that didn't make the cut, that I was going to put on a little EP. That was like, okay, these are songs that didn't fit the concept of the album that I did. And I repurposed them. I was like, oh, wow, this is great, because they were all very personal songs, like the Hate song, DNA. I had just written I'm Better Than You, was supposed to be the next maxi single. I was like, okay, well, you know what? That's freshly written. I'll just so I just kept putting finding beats from this dude that I gave this dude, and just making these, and then I just started writing new stuff because my energy was just high.
Right.
So I just started penning, and before you know it, I have 14 songs in 2.5 to 3 weeks.
Nice. See, that's why there's a yin and yang. You got to thank the suckers for doing shit like that, because they inspire,
motivate you.
I said this exact thing. I was like, you know what, man? There's like the part of me that's like mad about it, and then there's the other part of me that should be thanking him, because this album would not exist had this situation never happened. And I love this record. And people, and it seems to be resonating with people, which is great, because it's me at my most honest. You know, like. The DNA, like a song about depression and anxiety, is like that's like what I say in the second verse. Is like, you know, it's not a topic that's like that we in hip hop really talk about, you know. So when I wrote it, I was like, okay, first verse is going to be about my personal experience, and the second verse is going to be me just kind of like spitting venom at anybody who has a problem with me saying what I'm saying, because it's like you can be scared all you want. Like, I know that there's going to be people that hear this that it helps. So you're not, you know, like, and you not wanting to help people, It's not my problem.
Right.
So you know, I'm gonna write the songs and do what I want. And I'm glad that it worked. I'm glad that this project came about, because songs like that, the Hate song, and some other joints, you know, I'm glad that they have a platform now, like a purpose. You know, they were perfectly repurposed, and yeah, like I'm. It's funny. It started out as like a revenge project, and it just became this this beautiful thing that like people have really embraced, and you know, I'm excited about it, man. Like, yeah.
For me, the real authenticity of a artist is to put out what's in you. Don't try to please them, because by you putting out what you truly feel, you're going to attract that. When you try to please the outside, the masses, that's when these dudes fall flat, because they want to try to please, and you can't please everybody. You got to put out what's in here, and then you attract that to you, not the other way around. I think this album is going to definitely do that.
I think that it applies to DJing and production work too.
Yes. Yep. Definitely the DJ.
Yeah. You're to me, like your project, you may say, okay, like let's say like with certain sounds, you got your blueprint, whatever your blueprint is, but you may know that, okay, well, right now these drums is what folks are being fed. They're being fed, but that shit just don't sound right to me. You know what I'm saying? So you don't take the bite. Yeah, you don't bite. But you got some dudes out there that that's what they want, and they start going that direction. Like I take issue with the masses that allow that shit to happen. They just allow themselves to be force-fed shit, or you know, and be told that this is hot when the shit is whack. But you play it to them enough, they say, "Oh, this shit is actually kind of hot." You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Or like when I hear
you can't be too scared to provide the alternative, right? Because it's a very easy, it's a slippery slope, right? Like you see the door is open, you know, for a lot of underground movements, specifically the Griselda movement. You know what I mean? It's easy to jump on that bandwagon because a lot of these dudes made it easy to kind of do the mimic shit. You know what I mean? Like nobody's gonna sound like the real authentic them. Like there's nobody who sounds like Rock, Conway. You know, if anything, they all sound like poor imitations. You know what I'm saying? They all sound like poor imitations, and you know it from a mile away. Right?
You can hear it when the dudes come out and they do. Yeah, like, oh, come on, B.
The dumb shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, why you doing
come
that?
on, man.
Just the overdoing it or the underdoing it. It's like, and you know, for me, it's like rather than just being lazy and doing and taking the easy route, like, oh yeah, you know what, I could have did the same thing. Everybody could do that shit. Why don't you just be your fucking self and provide something different, you know, without trying? Just be yourself. So I'm just gonna do the music that I normally fucking do, and you're gonna like it or you're not. But part of what I do is just, you know, there's still suckers out there, man. Like, and they gotta get got. Like, somebody's got, you know what I'm saying? Like, why do I have to spend time talking about trap rappers? Like, why do I, as a fucking as a MC, why do I have to talk about trap rappers? They don't concern me. They're not my concern.
Shit.
The whack rappers in my fucking genre are the ones that are concerning me, because they're the ones that are bringing the shit that I love down. And that's what Big Daddy Kane and Rakim and all and KRS, they weren't talking about rappers outside of hip hop. They were talking about suckers in this shit. That's what I'm talking about. I don't need to talk about drill rappers or trap rappers. They're doing what they do. I don't care about any of them. I care about the garbage that's in our shit. Get the fuck out.
Right.
Get out.
Hey, yo, Tiger, hold up. Okay, I'm gonna need like the last 2 minutes here sent to me, so I can chop that shit in the drops.
Do it.
I'm gonna chop those shits in the drops, man. We're gonna have some fun with that shit. Like, suckers still got to get got.
They do.
I'm gonna put a reverb on that shit. Suckers still
gunshot.
They're out here running rampant, man. They're out here running rampant, and we're not supposed, and we're just supposed to be quiet about it. I'm not too long ago, I released a track on IG that was like making fun of like. What was this called? Underground rap checklist, and it was like going down the list of all the fucking stupid shit that you got to do, like like talk about food, make gun sounds, this and that. It's like was it gun bars, my tech spit, talk about what I had for breakfast. I forget what else. It was just, but it was like just some parody shit, right? But like somebody that I knew got upset about it and hit me in my DMs and was like, yo, like you're going like do you really want to alienate like the people in your genre, like the underground, like the people that and I'm like, yeah I do, I do, because that's not my.
I want to be different.
That's not my underground. They're biters. I don't fuck with that shit.
So check it, and that's a good point, and I want to build off of that because. Like everything we're talking about right now about the game, like when you talk about Griselda and you talk about like these artists, all right, Griselda dared to sound different, right? They didn't want that trap sound. They wanted that grimy shit. They knew what they wanted and they believed in what they wanted. They didn't want to sound like the rest of them cats. And then look at what they did. They changed the game. So if you go back and you look, like it's the dudes that are really original, even like Lil Wayne, all of you go back, it's these dudes that they start with their sound. It's my sound. And they push their sound. And you can go back to MC Hammer. And I wasn't even gonna be like, I'm not gonna front like I was the biggest Hammer fan in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But I am a fan of what he did in his section of the game. This is who I am. I don't give a fuck if y'all like it or not. This is who I am. Come to Oakland with that bullshit and see me if you don't like it, and you find out I'm authentic. You know what I'm saying? But that's who he was, and he was true to who he was, and he made money like that. What people don't understand is when they sell out their sound. Yeah, you might get a little bit of money, but it ain't gonna be long money because you can't do it. It's like Jay-Z and Dame Dash. Say what you want, but what Jay say? Okay, you made Hove. Make another one. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
for me, it's like, okay, you can do that, right? Like you can sell out, you can make that bullshit. And even if you're good at it for a really long time, it just goes to show that you don't really love this shit because you're okay with the damage you're doing. Right? Because with every one of these bullshit songs that you do and the more that you brainwash people into thinking that this is what it is without using your position to clarify shit. Like for me, like that's why I give it up to Nas. Okay. I feel however I feel about these Hit Boy records. Okay. I don't think they're the greatest. Okay. I think a lot of that shit
I got my own feeling on that too.
That shit sounds like paint by numbers boom bap to me. It sounds like a lot of it sounds like template boom bap shit to me. Right. That's my personal, but what I will give him props for is in his later years doing more real hip hop shit than not. Right. And giving his audience a chance to hear the sound that we came up on, right? If more of the guys that were on that level did that, who knows? You know what I mean? Like that's how you birth a new generation of the shit. That's how you give the youth the opportunity to hear like what it sounded like when we loved this shit. You know, because if we don't show them, they're not gonna know. And nobody's showing them. Nobody's showing them. They live in their own world. And the only people that are showing them is the radio and the TV and everything around them. And when we come around, we come around on some grumpy shit like you should just know who a KRS-One is. Well, why? When nobody else is fucking talking about him. You know what I mean? That's on us. You know what I mean? We're supposed to be the guys educating the kids. That's why like I respect a guy like Nas in these later years doing the music that he's doing, because it's giving the opportunity for his young audience to see him doing the shit that he came in the game with. And if a Jay-Z did that, or this guy did that, or that guy did, if more people were doing that right now, not to say we could turn shit around, but there'd be a little bit more balance. You know what I mean? Like if Busta stopped doing fucking bullshit records with Lil Baby and fucking this person and that person, you know what I'm saying? Like if Busta actually did Busta, that'd be great. But he doesn't, right? He caters to children. He's
here's the thing.
He's an old man catering to children.
Here's what I say Busta's mistake is. Busta's mistake is not. Yeah. Well, that's a. But I'm saying I think his mistake is he misunderstands where his place is in the game. I'm not against working with the young kids, but we gonna work. Y'all gonna come on here and we're gonna rock on something I like.
Now,
I don't give a fuck about your style. I'm not gonna sacrifice my style for your trap record. What
he goes and he does so many guest appearances, right? Like he's on everybody's record. Fine, go guest on records with these kids. Do these little one-off singles and collabs. But if you're going to take this new crop of rappers and you're going to bring them on your album, why wouldn't you put them on Knott's beats? Why wouldn't you put them on Premier beats?
But that's what I'm saying.
You know, Blockbuster should have been watch what these kids can do on this shit.
Yeah.
Instead of look at me, I can do what they're doing. Like
I ain't hear one song.
You're not.
Oh no. Yeah.
It's weird. It's weird. I don't want to hear Busta doing little kid rap. Like I don't want to hear it. Like you're a grown man.
Shouts to Miss Cooley. She said his flamboyant ass clothes was his first mistake.
yeah. Cooley wrote him off completely.
Yo, no, hold up. I want him to go back to dressing like he did when he was doing Wuha and all that shit, because when he wore all that silly shit, he was making amazing fucking music.
That's a good point.
Take all that fucking Prada, whatever the fuck it is that he's rocking now.
I didn't think that. Yeah, he was wearing like crazy ass hats and
But think about every fucking song he made back then was like insanity.
Right.
So go back. So take that wild top hat and all that shit and doing all those fucking fish-eyed fucking Hype Williams videos and shit. Get back to that.
So let's. Oh, go ahead, Shadow.
No. I'm on a tangent.
Oh, so I'm just going to say, because I'm listening to what you're saying, and I'm thinking, so like sometimes, and so tying this to Nas and where we at, sometimes, man, we give MCs too much credit for understanding what dope is. Dope to MC. See, now you're a conundrum because you're a DJ, you're an MC, and you're a producer. So you're able to compartmentalize at a high level. Excuse me. What I mean by that is you know how to rock a party as a DJ, so you can listen to you can discern listening to new music and say, okay, that's hot or that's whack. And then on the other end, you can do the same thing with your own beats and your production. Like when I was listening to the track that Tiger played, the drums were so crisp, right, Tiger?
Mm-hmm.
Drums were so crisp, man.
Yeah.
I was like, man,
all these joints,
crisp.
yeah.
Like, whoa, these things is deep and sexy, baby.
Yeah.
But so like you're able to do that in the production side, and then you have a standard for your bars. But when you just an MC, the bars are it for you. When you just an MC, the bars are what's it for you. So sometimes you look to your boy or you look to somebody else because you just hearing the beat. You ain't really even worried about the beat. You just saying, I'm about to spit over it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But it ain't it ain't the most valuable part of the project to you. When you're an MC, the most valuable part is the bars you spitting. And I think sometimes like that's where Nas can get lost at. Busta Rhymes can get lost at. I think these folks can get
even
lost
Jizzle.
at. Yep.
Yeah, so ill lyrically, like they're just saying just pay attention to the lyrics, but it's like
it's not like that.
It's still gotta like hit. Like
you gotta have that head nod.
But then it's like when you hear something like
the beat is
you
number
like, damn,
one.
how come these dudes can't get that?
The beat is number one to me. The beat, and then the raps. Case in point, Group Home.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna tell me you listen to that album for the lyrics? I don't
Right.
think you do.
Yeah,
Right.
no.
It's a shining example of if the beats are dope enough, you can make a classic album, and the rappers don't need to be all that.
But again, you're a conundrum, though. I'm just saying, Shy. You're not like.
Well, when you get
because
the whole,
you have-
when you get the total package, it's a whole other thing, right?
Yeah. So like, let's look at Busta Rhymes. So now we go back to look at Busta. You go back to look at Nas. Their most successful projects was what? When they brought in multiple producers to give them sections of tracks to do, and them boys laid down heat. And especially in Nas' project, because he brought in multiple producers that were kind of not really stamped in the game yet. So they came in with their best shit and said, okay, here you go. And, he ran out and dropped, maybe one of the best albums of all time, argumentatively. So, I think there's something to be said about that when we start looking at these MCs and seeing, okay, man, they getting on some whack shit, or they getting with this guy. They're getting with that guy because maybe that guy's hot right now. You know what I'm saying? But when they're listening, I don't think they listen like you listen, or maybe listen like a DJ listens. They just, like, yeah, okay, that's pretty good, and they go with it. There's only a couple dudes in the game that keep a pretty consistent ear, and even like to me, Jay-Z started getting whacked towards like the end there. Like, he was just like, okay, I'm gonna be up under Kanye, and Kanye was on some, drinking green tea off of Wart's ass bullshit, and he just kind of went, crazy with it. But those rock years, man, Jay was smart about going and listening to tracks and saying, yeah, I want that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it was
when he did
picking
Black Album,
hits. Yeah, he was picking hits, man. So, like, to me, that part of the game is what's missing now, especially with our older MCs. I think with our old MCs, with the exception of Common, who says, well, I'm going to get Pete Rock.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
I think too, though. I think really too with I don't know, like what other like rappers we could probably pull it up, like LL's album, some other's album. Like I think maybe these dudes are like the Common Pete Rock. Like you put that on, you listening to it, and it's a vibe, and it's not so much of like, yo, let me try to, not so much bring back to radio, but just kind of force something to hit. It was like, let's just go in here and just make the music. And they made a solid album.
You guys like that record?
What? The album? I like it.
Yeah.
Auditorium? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting. No, we in it now. Hit us with
it. Yeah.
Hit us with it, bro. Yeah. So you had an issue with the project, or you think it wasn't as
Franny,
good as
Franny knows the deal. Listen, man, like I remember really looking forward to it, and we actually sat down with Franny here at the crib when the album dropped, and we listened to it in full. And I mean, there were moments of excitement, but then by the end of it, I was just like, did every song have to be 3 verses? Was Common really saying some shit where he needed to say 3 verses per song? Did there really need to be a 6-minute song where like half of it was the same hook and there were no change-ups in the beat? Like, did there really are you sure you had one engineer mix the whole record?
Yeah,
because I'm hearing the vocals are sitting up here, drums are buried under the sample here. Like the album is so inconsistently mixed. It sounded unfinished to my ears. I'm like, you're talking about like one of the like a well-known actor / rapper and one of the greatest producers of all time. The two of you couldn't come together and get like a really good engine, like somebody who could hear the inconsistencies and make sure to like even that shit out so that it felt like it was mixed and mastered. Because if I'm listening to your record and I'm questioning whether you guys put out an unfinished album or not,
I don't know. I guess
if you're gonna have an 8-bar intro on a beat and those drums hit, they come in, I should feel that snare when it comes in. I shouldn't be like, are you gonna turn up the volume on those drums at some point?
Oh, no,
you're not. You're just
drums
gonna
on Dreaming.
Yeah, what the fuck? Like, Come on, turn
You
him
said
up.
it quiet. Okay.
Turn
So-
him
so-
up. It's Pete Rock, bro.
So
It's Pete fucking Rock. Like, not one song on there can hold a candle to Bitchin' You. Okay, not one. And it's like they didn't even try to. It's just for me, Common. Top 5 for sure, one of the best rappers of all time. In his later years, to me, it sounds like he's making safe music for his fucking actor friends. To me, it sounds like he's making rap that he can play for Russell Crowe one day. So they could sit down and be like, yeah, this isn't offensive.
man.
You know,
Wow.
like it's got a nice jazzy feel to it. I'm not offended. I'm not offended by this. Where's Common?
Well, you know what, man?
Common's a fucking animal when he wants to be. You know what I'm saying? Does anybody remember when Common dissed the shit out of Drake on Dreamer Believer? Does anybody remember that?
I love
no,
that
because
shit.
he's riding Drake's dick now. So fuck, come on, man. Come on, man. Come
All
on,
right.
man.
So you entitled to your opinion. I'm gonna respect that. But
Go listen to it with different ear. After this, you'll hear it differently.
I'm gonna say this. Yeah, I'm gonna go back and listen. But to be honest, I wasn't sweating the production. I'm not sweating the mastering. I wasn't listening to it for that. I also
that's
think
the problem with me is that I can't, because I mix and I master my own projects, because I went to school for the shit, and because like I studied, like even when I studied Premiere's production and realized that the majority of what goes into his sound is mix technique and not just programming. It's like, how does he get his kicks to hit like that? It's like, well, it's in the mix, it's in the compression, it's in the EQ. It's not just, oh, I just put the shit in the machine, I've got magical drums that do what they do. No, they've got the combo of him and Eddie Sancho and the magic that they made together in the mix stage is what made all that shit sound the way that it sounds. You know what I'm saying? If you listen to, go and listen to Pete Rock's Soul Survivor, like that album is a benchmark. Like that is a fucking standard setting. It's still the blueprint for producer albums for the rest of fucking history. No one's ever come close to that record. He hasn't come close to that record. Soul Survivor 1 is one of the fucking greatest producer, is the greatest producer album of all time, in my opinion. In my opinion.
Wow.
You can't be on a mix level. Every vocal, every snare, every kick, the bass, everything is just, it's pristine. It's pristine.
So okay.
Find the guy that mixed that record and get him to do volume 2. That's all I'm saying.
I know one person, I when we were talking about the album on my YouTube, and a lot of people was bigging up, and one person did say, they were like, I think they was like, they liked the album, but they think it was getting a lot of praise just because of what was missing in our genre. So they kind of brought back the 90s sound. And I was like, he could have a point, but I still like the album. You know what I mean?
I'm not backpedaling on the album, but I am gonna go back and listen to it. But again, I wasn't looking for what the production of the album was like. I was looking for where we at in the game right now, and will this album be able to carry the pressure?
And that to me, that's that bullshit, bro. That's where we're at with this shit, is that we're willing to accept what we get. We're willing to take whatever we get. And we're not asking our legends for excellence. We're not asking our legends.
I think that was a good project, though. I think it was also the best project that came out.
But it should have been fucking great, not good. It should have been one of the fucking best records you have heard in decades.
Hold on, man. People do the best they can.
No, they don't.
They don't. Be careful, because now what you're gonna do is box yourself into a standard for yourself that you're gonna struggle to live up.
I'm already there, bro. That's been me.
That's gonna be tough. That's gonna be. You're gonna have to learn to accept it. Okay, man. This was what I thought was best, and it didn't land that way. I'm just telling you,
Nah, bro. This is why I am who I am. This is why I'm as good at rhyming and as good at production and as good at scratching as I am, because I don't study the now. I study the then. I study when shit was great. I study excellence, and I study new excellence. I don't study new mediocrity. I study the best at their best, so that I can become the best version of myself. And I feel that at a certain point, legends rely on their past reputation and their past catalog to get by in the now. I don't have to try that hard because
so you don't think they gave their best effort? You think they just gave us some mediocre shit?
No, I don't. I absolutely don't. I know what Common has in him.
What you think, Tiger?
I mean, I'm gonna go back and hear the album. Like I said, I can't. I'm not gonna be like, well, I don't like the album.
Right now, I'm asking you, what do you think? Do you think they didn't understand the pressure that was on them to deliver the product, and they gave us 80%? Let's give it a number, Shy. 80%. What do you think? 70%?
No.
I don't think they had pressure on them.
I just think they went in there. What they've been doing, but they've both been doing not their best. And this was an opportunity for them to get in the lab and turn shit up. It's like we're not doing August Green now. I'm not doing another album with no ID now. I'm in the lab with Pete. People been waiting on this. Let's turn it up. Let's turn this shit up. I'm in the lab with Pete Rock. Let's turn it up. And they did not turn it up. They just gave exactly what you would expect from both of them based on what they've been putting out for the last 10 years. And to me, that's not exciting. I've heard it already.
Okay, man.
Okay, it's cool.
Bro. I hear you, though. That's what I'm saying.
I'm not saying it's whack, but I look at the LL record, man. Did you want a LL record produced by Q-Tip or Kamal the Abstract?
Man,
what did you want?
That's another thing there.
What did you want?
That dude hasn't been seen in a while.
What did you want? What did you want when you thought about?
I would have loved to have 90s Q-Tip, but that guy hasn't been seen in a while, and we already know that. So
right. So what you're getting
with what I got, though.
Really?
I was. There's a couple joints on that.
To me, it's like I will never listen to that record ever again. Wow. And I'm better for it because I've got more free time. I just started season 2 of Night Agent. It's 2 episodes in.
Oh, I saw it already.
Great. Oh, I can't. Yeah, and I would rather do that than listen to some fucking LL Cool J shit on a Kamal the Abstract beat.
Wow.
Sorry, I don't have time for it. I don't have time for it.
And I appreciate you for your honesty and how you're being candid about your opinions. Because in this world, a lot of folks won't do that. So I'm giving you your props on that, man. But
I don't expect people to agree with anything that I'm saying. But this is just the makeup of who I am and who I've always been. So,
but I just think that we got to understand you can't be 90s producer forever. You got
dude. That's not it, dude. That's not even it. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, you just asked me about Kamal and Q-Tip. You just asked me that. Q-Tip
is an innovator, right? Is an innovator. He's still Q-Tip. It's a decision. What direction do you want to take it in? You can, and I'm not talking about taking it to the 90s.
So you think he didn't like the project?
Okay, do you consider Knots to be a 90s producer?
90s sound, I do.
Well, boom bap.
Yep.
But his shit don't. But if you play a Knots album, the shit don't sound like no fucking Cuban links. You don't hear what Knots does with his drum work and his bass line. Nobody was doing that shit in the 90s. His shit is next level. He pushes the boundaries of what you can do, and while keeping things minimalistic, while keeping the essence of the drum, the bass, the sample, the eeriness, the vibe, all that shit. You can see there's modern producers that do. Theory has it. Like, that dude's fucking super dope. Super dope. I don't consider him a 90s producer. I consider him a modern boom bap producer. A dude who uses modern techniques to deliver us today's version of the sound that we love. Right?
Interesting.
I don't want to hear Q-Tip doing fucking like rock and roll hooks and fucking rock and roll beats. I want to hear what, like,
but he was
the Renaissance
back then. He was sampling that shit back then, though. That's what
but he was doing it different. It sounded like hip hop. It didn't sound like rock and roll.
So what we have here is sometimes all growth is not good growth. Is that where we're at?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
I think they're trying to be too left sometimes.
Well, I think they search for looking for something different because that's what's got them this far, right? So now we're talking about producers that want to have a different sound, want to have a different staple because when you came into the game producing, whoever you looked up to, whatever, you took a piece from this, you took a piece from that, and you made your sound. You made it your own. That sound became big, and now you've been in the game for a long time. What's your sound now? And now you're in the studio trying to figure out what your sound is. And I think that's what we're dealing with now is, trying to find out what your sound is. And for some folks, the bar, you're going to be able to find your sound and it's still going to be up here, or are you going to be finding your way to get back up there?
What do you think about, I've heard criticism on the Primo joint, Define My Name. They said it sounds like Nas's Light from the 90s. It was a basic Premier. Like they were saying that should have been better for a Nas and Premier joint, and they're supposed to be hyping this album that people are kind of like waiting around for. I've heard criticism on that song too. I like it, but like I said, it was like, yo, this should be hitting. Like they were giving a critique like you were just giving a critique of P-Rock Common. What'd you think about that song?
I'm gonna give it to you 1,000%. That's my brother. I'm not gonna talk about any of his music. Any of his modern, I'm not gonna sit here and criticize. That's my brother. That's my big bro. That's my friend, Primo. So I'm not gonna sit here and say anything about like any of that shit.
Oh, okay.
I have an opinion, but I'm gonna keep that to myself.
Right. Gotcha. You got a personal relationship. Gotcha.
Yes.
That's tough, man.
Yes.
We just had some real heartfelt conversations about other folks in the game, Shy. I'm just saying, your boys will want you to tell you.
If he wants to know my opinion, he can ask me. But my relationship,
you got a personal relationship.
But my relationship with Primo is a sacred relationship, and it means more to me than any interview. So I'm totally fine with that. You guys can fucking clown me for the rest of this shit all you want. But at the end of the day, I want to be able to pick up the phone and call my bro and talk to him.
Right.
Understood.
So yeah, sure, not everything that he does is where we want it to be.
Yeah.
But
I just thought of that song because it was a newer song. That's why I brought that up.
Right.
I've heard.
Yeah. No, I'm just out of respect.
Man, hey, you ain't gotta say no more, bro. It's all good.
That's big bro, man.
We did that. We're not here for
real
culture.
DJs
we ain't here
matter,
for
bro. That's the name.
But you
of
know
the
what
show.
the thing is that I say these things to him though. You know what I'm saying? I've had these conversations with him and said yo, do you really like that Pete Common shit? And he'll be like, well, you didn't like it? Come on, man. And I think that's one of the reasons why we get along so well is because I don't sugarcoat shit when I talk to him. You know what I mean? I said the same things about the LL album and all that shit. And even Redman's new record, man, while everybody's losing their minds over Muddy Waters 2, I'm like, you sure? You sure it's not Malpractice?
I didn't hear the whole album.
You sure it's not because that shit don't sound like no Muddy Waters. Are you kidding me?
I like Muddy Waters too, man. Come on, Shy.
You can like it all you want, bro. You can like it all you want, but you can't tell me that Cuban Links 2 measures up to Cuban Links 1.
Oh, definitely.
You can't tell me that Wild Cowboys 2 measures up to Wild Cowboys 1. No. You can't tell me the Do or Die 2 measures up to Do or Die 1. That is why Nas was smart enough to make it Illmatic and not Illmatic 2, because he knows that a classic is a classic and leave it the fuck alone. He did not make no Muddy Waters 2. I don't know if Redman remembers what Muddy Waters means.
Another album would have been okay.
Yeah,
that's what I was about to say.
No,
you think there's expectations when they do that?
It wouldn't have made the album better than it is, but it would have made the effort less insulting to the people who fucking love Muddy Waters and wanted Muddy Waters too.
Right. Man, that's what I was about to say. So the expectation of them naming it a part 2. Shy, the expectation.
Do you really want to? Do you on Muddy Waters 2? Do you want to hear Redman doing fucking double time rap? On Muddy Waters 2, do you want to hear him remake a Tribe song? Or do we want Muddy Waters?
And it was dope. That shit was dope.
Get the fuck out of here.
Remake, dude, you are. Hey, man, all I know is
I didn't hear you, so I can't.
Stop it, bro.
He's talking about
Stop
the
it,
remake.
man.
He's talking about
Stop
he
it,
remade the
man.
types. Redman is a lyricist. First of all, let's not act like
He's
he
one of the
wasn't
best
already
ever,
dropping.
but he's one of the greatest of all time. He was
Let's
number
not
one
act like this dude wasn't
he was
dropping
number one
snippets
for me
on Instagram of him rapping over other people's beats, man. Come on, bro.
But do that all you want for a fucking viral campaign or for your Instagram. Don't put that on your album. His album was filled with songs that sounded like they should have hit the cutting room floor. Are you fucking kidding me?
Man,
Stop it, bro.
This dude, man.
Stop
Come on,
it.
bro. You gotta stop that, bro.
No.
You gotta stop that, bro.
No.
I'm telling you.
No.
Hey,
Yeah.
I don't know where
You
you
know
gonna
what?
find a spot in the game at like this, Shy, because you can't have like everything right now you throwing shit on, bro. Everything we just talked about, you throwing shit on, bro.
Already told you I'm
Come
on my way.
man.
I'm already told you I'm on my way out. I don't
So
care.
you're just gonna throw on everything on the way out and ain't gonna like nothing?
Why not? Where's the harm, bro? Where's the harm? When I kept my mouth shut, right?
How
When
you
I kept
gonna
it safe,
find
and
happiness?
One at a time. One at a time.
when I kept my mouth shut, did the game have my back?
Yo, I had your back.
You did, yeah. But is that feeding my family? No.
I'm just telling you.
No.
You doing it for the game.
So now I'm choosing to be me. And I'm happy about it because I'm not just having these conversations behind closed doors. I'm having them with you guys. Because you're sitting here acting like because this is brand new to you because you haven't seen this side of me. Franny warned you motherfuckers in the chat.
I saw him in the chat.
He
was like, "Oh shit, don't bring up."
Because he knows.
Dude, hey, let me tell you
me.
something. I'm good with the conversation and dialogue. I embrace it, so we good. I'm first of all, I appreciate you being candid. I'm cool with that. Listen to what I'm saying to you. I'm saying that you got to be able to find your happiness. And like when we started this conversation, you struggling with that.
No. Don't get it twisted.
Okay, bro. I'm just saying how you present.
I have my opinions on where things are for certain things. I take joy from the music that I make. I don't spend a lot of time listening to other people's music because they're clearly not making music for me, right? And I'm just one person in this world, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's a larger audience. There's people with all different kinds of ears, right? It's like I used to say back in the day when people were like, "Oh, why don't you like Jay-Z?" I'm like, I don't have to like Jay-Z.
Right.
You like Jay-Z, and because you like Jay-Z, that means a lot of other people like Jay-Z, and that's how he gets paid, and he's doing fine. He's not thinking about me. He's thinking about you. So don't worry about me. He's got his fans. He doesn't need me, right? I listen to what I like to listen to, and there's not much of that out there. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm waiting for a new Jericho Jackson album. Like that's gonna be fire because I know Elzai is gonna bring it with the lyrics, and Crisis is gonna kill it with the beats. And neither of those guys are '90s dudes. That's modern fire
Modern hip-hop,
for your ass.
Yeah,
and that's the kind of shit that I'm looking forward to. It doesn't happen very often. Like Ransom, I love Ransom. I wish he would work with better producers, but he's still one of the fucking best rappers. And when you do get to hear him on an ill beat, I love Conway. He doesn't fuck with the guys that I want him to fuck with as much anymore, but he has his moments. There aren't any full-length albums that bring me full satisfaction other than like fucking Khruangbin. I don't know if you guys are familiar with those guys, man. My God, I can listen to that shit all day because it just sounds magical and beautiful. And like, it hits me here, you know?
The Christmas Time Is Here is my shit. That's the joint that I'll be putting. I dropped the instrumentals around Christmas.
Speaking of Christmas, fucking Kev Brown has a Christmas instrumental album that is absolutely fucking
I didn't
phenomenal.
get a chance to listen to that. Yeah.
Oh my God, it's phenomenal. It's wonderful. It's wonderful.
I had a chance to get that.
There's still things, but I'm not. The music that's being made for the population is not for me. But that's okay because that means that's more time for me to sit and work on my craft. You know what I'm saying? Like I enjoy listening. Like if I want to listen to something and get hype, I put on a Dookie Bros record because that shit hits me because I'm making the music that I want to hear. Right?
I was playing the joints in shouts to E Boogie 1. I was playing your joints maybe a month or so ago on a raid. I think it was on Underground Railroad. And he was like, "Yo, who's that?" I was like, "That's the Dookie Bros." I shot. I was telling him, I'm like, people don't understand it. And again, so now we back full circle. People don't understand. Like when we talk about support, you know, play the shit, man. It's not like I think sometimes DJs look at it like, if I know this guy and I'm playing this shit, it's something against me. But then I'm playing, you know, my boys. I'm going to play your shit. I'm going to play Tiger's shit. And I'm never going to have a fucking problem playing it because that's what I'm supposed to be doing if I like this shit and it's dope. That's how, like, we have lost sight of the craft, how this thing got out. We lost sight of that. Now we wear, okay, well,
like question,
you know, yeah, that might be my boy, but yeah, if I play it, people are going to be looking at me like, well, that's your boy you play. You goddamn right, it's my boy and I'm playing it.
Yeah, if it's you know fire, it's fire. End of story.
Right,
you know? And DJs are supposed to be the tastemakers. We're supposed to rely on our DJs to show us the fire. That we're supposed to be. We were supposed to trust. Listen to this guy because I know he's gonna play some shit tonight, and we're gonna lose our minds. You know what I mean? Like I rely on a DJ Eclipse, you know, like to show me what time it is on his show. You know what I mean? I rely on that playlist to be like, okay, these are the joints that I need to be paying attention to because this is a guy who's a soldier for, you know, for the underground and who makes sure that you know, and guys like you guys, man, like, you know, like I was talking to Miss Hill earlier and just saying like the most beautiful thing that I got out of Twitch was the relationships that I have. And I said like, yo, like I'm actually doing like a podcast. I'm doing a podcast interview with Tiger and Brown Hornet. And if it wasn't for Twitch, I wouldn't even know these dudes. Like it's a beautiful, it's a beautiful thing that I'm grateful for the Twitch era that I had, you know, and go ahead.
No, I was going to say, yeah, I think the problem like with the Twitch thing is it's not made for what we do.
It's not.
That's the number one.
It was made for gamers, right? So it's like we just found a way to make it happen. Yeah, I don't know if y'all remember when was it like when Twitch first came around, you could go and every now and again before they shut it down, you could see people fucking.
I don't remember that.
What?
Oh yeah, word up, man. Like this is like when because it was part of the PS4, right?
Yeah, my wife must have sent
so like you could log into that shit on the PS4 and you could just start browsing channels and just being like, wait a minute, what's happening here? And you click on it and you just see some fucking chick getting railed, and then before you know it, it gets shut down. And so you're waiting like, yo, are they gonna come back? Are they gonna
we thought the Hot Tub Time Girls was wilding.
Yeah,
it was fun. And now motherfuckers are using it to play music and shit.
Yeah, Mrs. Brown Hornet must have had something to do with how my Twitch worked because I was seeing that.
Nah, you used to go to my homie's crib. I'd go and visit an old friend, and he'd be like, "Yo, you want to see what's happening on Twitch right now?" We're like, "Yeah, let's do it."
Oh man, that tickled the shit out of me. Gave me a fucking headache. I laughed so hard.
Yo, perfect segue. Let me play this joint. Better than you.
Yeah,
Better than you.
Oh no, man. Hey, yo, get this project. Get this, man. Support real hip hop DJing and MCing, man. Come on, man. Come on, y'all. Get with it.
The contingency plan. Please.
Tell them they can get it.
ShyLow, aka Predacon.com.
Word.
Oh, it's true.
ShyLow, aka Predacon.com.
It's damn
true. Get it in your life.
Let's go.
Check. Hey, yo, somebody tried to tell me I'm too old for the shit. That I had my time already, so move over and quit. If I did, and I gave it up for you, would that make you happy? Or maybe it'd prove how afraid these acts be. Cause truly they know that Jay could beat them. Should've signed a deal with Jive and threw away my creative freedom. As a teenager, so you do could play in the major leagues and sit at D-table, showing fools the grades, but the game's been needing. This MC made a choice to lose his break and his label dreaming. Many years later, though his dues are paid, he remains where he's been. And I know just who to blame. I look straight at me, I was paving my way in teams and not placing my faith in me. So today is the day that we begin changing and take the leap. Forget favors that aid the weak and the labor that came for cheap. Forget slaving away for them when it's taken away from me. I'ma stay in an ankle jet till I'm able to make you see that I am better than you. I'm better than you. Yes, indeed, indeed, I'm repping on a higher level than you. Cause I am better than you. I'm better than you. Any hater that I'm on, I'm rhyming better than you. That's right, I'm better than you. I'm better than you. Better beats and better bars, so I am better than you. Yes, I am better than you. I'm better than you. Never seeking help from y'all, cause I am better than you. Ayo, somebody tried to tell me this is Young Buck's game. But for the life of me, I can't remember dumb fuck's name. If I did and I said it, you'd say who? And I say exactly. How this dude ever make it past me? Now, and I'm supposed to care that he's famous. I should send him to the hopes that I'll land the placement. Or pay a fee for features just so I can have his name in my promo. Just need exposure to advertise. Totally eats at me that the only real path to change is endorsing a weak MC when he knows he can't match my greatness. It just goes to show you how whack this game is, and also how fast it changes. Been honing my craft for ages. These jokers are stacking papers, performing on massive stages. I'm dope, but the fact remains that I'm broken. Yet half the pages to open with acts that ain't shit, and so I just have to say, if the solo run meets its peak and I don't make it past the basement, I'm still better than you. I'm better than you. Yes, indeed, I'm repping on a higher level than you. Cause I am better than you. I'm better than you. Any hater that I'm on, I'm rhyming better than you. That's right, I'm better than you. I'm better than you. Better beats and better bars, so I am better than you. Yes, I am better than you. I'm better than you. And believe you will acknowledge I'm a legend to you. I do it. I do it better than you. I'm a legend to you. The whole world wants me because I do it better than you. I'm a legend to you. The whole world wants me because I do it better than you.
Crack. Sheesh.
Man, listen.
Support.
You like real hip hop.
Throw the
Beats,
cover up again.
bars, cuts.
The contingency plan is out right now. Yo, your website? I put the link to Amazon and Apple Music because I didn't put the Spotify because I want them to go purchase it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm
directly from my website, man. ShyLow, aka Predacon.com.
Didn't some shit just happen with Spotify? Didn't they just change something on Spotify? It seems like House Shoes was talking about it.
Some other shit get
yeah, House Shoes. It feels like there's something new happening every day, man. So
Yeah,
maybe, but I mean,
shit.
I know Snoop just recently said F the Spotify. He did.
I'm telling you, it's something. House Shoes was talking about it too. Yeah, I meant to read up on it.
I mean, I guess it's still a great tool for people to be able to discover you, you know. And I understand that when you exclude the platform, you're limiting yourself in today's landscape. But you know, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's a tough call. It's a really tough call you know. I would need to be in a Rock Marcy position to be like, okay, I'm only gonna, you know, but I gotta get there. You know what I mean? I gotta bust my ass to get there. And like I haven't given, like I said, man, I've been paving my way in teams instead of placing my faith in me. Like I've allowed years of fear and insecurity to dictate my moves. You know, relying on groups and team situations. You know, afraid that I wasn't good enough to do it on my own, which is what made doing all this solo stuff very gratifying, because after all these years, I'm finally taking a chance on myself and making music that holds up with a lot of the other stuff. Because when I realized, like, hey man, I'm doing most of the work anyways, the only thing that's missing is another rapper on the song.
You know what? I like to see you get invited to the playlist retreat. Of course, I ain't got shit to do with that, but I just think it'd be great exposure for you.
When Jeff hit me, he messaged me last year when the Master Ace the Richmond Hill album dropped, because I mixed that album, and he hit me to give me props on the mix, and we started talking about just studio stuff and what equipment he uses and things like that. And you know, in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, man, it would be great if this guy invited me to the playlist retreat, you know, like. But you know, wishful thinking, man.
Yeah, it got to be coming down the pipe though.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm just saying, it's like
I just gotta keep my foot on the game, man. You know, like for the rest of this year, I just gotta keep my foot on the neck and keep the pressure on and keep putting this music out and keep showing people what time it is really with me, you know, and give them the best that I have to offer on all levels. You know, and if I fail, like I said, if this solo run meets its peak and I don't make it out the basement, I'm still better than you. Like that's that MC spirit.
You gotta have it though, right? Yeah, you gotta double down on your.
The guys that I grew up on,
love, thank you.
all said they were the best. Nobody wants to say that they're the best anymore. It's like, yo, I worked hard to be the best, so I'm gonna say that I'm the fucking best. And if you don't believe me, that's cool, bro. I believe it.
I believe,
and I'm gonna put that into my music. I'm not gonna put my insecurity and I make my songs talking about, you know, I'm gonna share, you know, my reality with you. But when it comes to this MC shit, I'm gonna fucking strap up and get ready for war, man. Like I'm coming to gun. Let's go. I'm ready. It's bloodlust. I'm gonna kill everything. I have to. That's my job as an MC. That's my job.
Because some suckers still need gotten. Like, well, I need that drop. I need that drop. Hey, that shit. Y'all gonna see that. Y'all gonna see that shit again. Please believe me. If I get my hands on that, I'm hitting that. I'm over getting chopped into a drop, boy.
I'm prepared for the scrutiny. I'm prepared for the scrutiny, man. Like I said, you know, I'm cool with people coming at me for how I feel about whatever, because it's how I really feel. It's not manufactured, so I'll stand behind it. You know what I mean?
That's what's important. That's the important part. You got to people on, like we watch a motherfucker shit. I watch Snoop talk shit about Trump and then damn perform for him. You know what I'm saying? Right. We got to stand on our business. We ain't like this game ain't standing on business. It's trying to be too wishy-washy. I mean, and that just goes for the artists, the game, the industry, all of that shit, man. So it's like we got to figure out, you know, get back to what we used to be and be that, whatever it is, be that, win with that. And I think that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to win with this is who I am, and I want to win with that. You know, now people got to go out there and support that.
Yeah, if the music resonates with you, it's here for the support, man. Like I'm putting it out for you to get that food. You know, if you like it, go get it. I'm serving it right from my website, man. You know, and it's also, the mix is different from what's on streaming platforms. Like the mix on Better Than You is different from on the version from my website. It's better because I had another week. I had to upload the album in enough time for it to be able to hit Spotify, but I had the whole rest of the week to continue tweaking things. So you might even hear on what song was it? Daily Affirmation. There's a couple lyrical fixes that, like, some things that I heard. I actually went in and re-recorded and touched up some things, and that version's the version on my website because, again, I still had some time before I had to upload it. So when you buy the version off my website, you're actually getting like the complete version, the better and more complete version of the album.
And when you uploaded the joints, because like you were saying with, you know, that sucker that tried to take the beats, I'm sure when you uploaded, you put the you gotta click the revenue thing. So if anyone else, it's basically saying that you are the owner. So if anyone,
this is all me, right? Like when they released their songs, they didn't even give me my splits on the production. You know what I'm saying? They didn't even hit. So, you know, they spelt my name wrong. My last name is Khan. They spelled Khan. They spelled my last name Kahn. I'm like, that's not me, bro. So not only do you spell my writing credit name wrong, you don't give me my split for the production. You don't ask my permission to use these songs.
Where come from, man? Like, holy shit! Like,
so
I
you
think
know,
people are not getting punched in the face like that.
I was about to say, what make you think you ain't gonna catch
punched in the face? I think you rethink shit you do to people.
Well,
man, you know, Bill Burr said that shit. He was like,
"That's what this record is, man. It's my punch in the face, man. This is my get back, you know, because I let bullies have their way with me for too long, and I'm done with that. And I have the support of my friends behind me, You
There
know,
you go.
And with that, I can't lose. So
There you go.
You know.
Hey, shouts to Crooked Finger Beats with the gifted subs.
Oh, thank you, brother.
We're much love over there on Twitch. We see you, fam. Salute.
S9, salute.
Big Crook.
Another dope DJ.
Yeah.
Shouts to everyone, man. I see everyone, man. Stub Rock, S9, Franny, Taw 3 Stacks is in the building.
S9 in the building.
Boombastic in the building, man.
Yep.
My man Travis is in here. Trey Love, what up? Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Yeah. We did this, man. We gotta do it again.
Hey, always, you know, you the homie, man.
I feel like we're just getting warmed up, man. Like, yo, I'm doing back-to-back podcasts right now. I got another one starting in like 6 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh shit, we gotta let him go. Okay, yeah. All right.
Yeah, me and Franny are about to go and do a next one right now.
Hey,
What's
man,
up, though?
you on a press run, bro?
Hey, that's good though. Yeah, that's all. Hey, that's all good shit, man.
We ain't playing around, man. Yo, thank you both for having me on again and for helping me plug the record and giving me a platform to spaz out the way that I usually do.
You keep doing what you're doing, and we're gonna keep supporting, homie. Please
Thank
believe
you, brother. I appreciate you.
it.
Right
We
back,
need a
man.
drop.
Both of you. Oh, come on, man. Oh, you want some up? You need that updated goodness. Okay.
I want that. This is ShyLow, and I'm in the game because some suckers need gotten. That's what the hell I need. That's like because some suckers need. If I can get that,
I got you. I got you.
That's my shit, Shy. That's my shit, man. Hey, ooh.
I'll make it real nice. Real
yes,
nice.
Sir.
I got both. I got both of you.
I'm gonna put it on the station too. I'm gonna put it on the station. We drop your shit. I'm gonna set it up so it drops that, and then your shit drops after it.
Underground Railroad this Thursday. Shoot, I'm celebrating my birthday.
I'm with that.
I'm with that. Rocking these joints.
I'm with that.
Let's go.
Yep, I'm with that. And that's that's what's gotta happen. That's what's gotta happen, right? We doing Underground Railroad. We this need to be the pipeline. Yep. Motherfuckers need to be coming through here with their new shit. We need to be spinning that shit. Like I've done. I spend the shit on Woo Radio right now. Anyway, I spend it on my station. I know you do the same thing. But this is how we fix the game.
Mm-hmm.
Real talk. This is how we fix the game.
Yep.
We take the power, man. People got to get behind this shit. This is real. It's authentic, man. We don't have Ron Swift on this motherfucker. We got Shine. All kind of artists come through this program, man.
Word. They've been supporting the show too.
Word.
So
dope. Yeah. I see it. I see it.
Shouts to 9K9.
And it's well deserved.
Another dope producer too.
That's right.
9K9, what up?
Yeah,
Big
man,
Crook.
We're gonna have 9K9 here too soon, man. Whenever you get free, 9.
Trey Love.
All right, man.
Soul Powers is done, man. We'll talk about that. It's a wrap on that, man. It's Dookie Bros and ShyLow for life, man. We got things to do. We got things to do.
Handle that, man.
Speaking of which,
brother, always, man.
Love y'all, dudes, man. Thank you so much.
Nothing but love, my brother. Hey, keep getting out there in that game, man.
You already know, bro. We'll talk. We'll do this again.
Word. Much love.
Yes, sir. Easy, y'all.
Yeah, man. Y'all cop that album. I dropped the links in the chat, man. ShyLow.
Please support that, bro. Let me tell you, man. Authentic. He wears shit on his sleeve. You gotta respect that, man.
Word.
You have to respect it because, again, if this culture is real, right, and we claim real, recognize real, blah blah blah.
Keep it real.
He keeps it real, man. That dude just came out here and put his emotions, his feelings. I'm not. I don't agree with all of it, but he's still a homie.
Word up.
Project's still dope,
See,
and I got mad respect. That's grown man.
Exactly.
Grown man.
We can disagree, but you're still my man, though.
Yeah, exactly. You gonna feel your way. I'm gonna feel my way, and we keep it moving. But the project is dope. Yep, we need to get out there and support that, man. Like I said, I play the shit. I know you play the shit. Now, all these DJs, all these motherfuckers on Boom Bap, whatever, what is it? I can't even finish the damn name of the motherfuckers now, but the other raid on Mondays, they need to be playing this shit too, because he's been on that motherfucker. How many DJs on Boom Bap Mondays play that shit?
They know they dropped that album. Go support it, man, and play.
But that's what I'm saying. How many dudes playing that shit and they was on a raid with the artist? They ain't doing that. And we should. We should be, man, but we supposedly love this fucking hip hop so much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's time to really step up. If you
man, hey, people need to be getting behind the motherfuckers that's really getting behind the culture.
Yeah.
You can't say it no better than that, right, Tiger?
Yep.
Motherfuckers need to be getting behind the real motherfuckers that get behind the culture.
Behind the culture, yeah.
Real shit.
Yeah. John, salute over there. Yeah, you was a little annoying, bro, but you wasn't disrespectful, man. So I need engagement in the chat anyway on YouTube. That helps the algorithm. You know, as long as you ain't going too crazy, you know, saying curses and stuff like that, we good over there. Yeah. I've been learning that about that. So with the chats and the algorithms on YouTube, I don't know how it works with Twitch, but I know there is numbers like when there's engagement and stuff like that. But I don't know how the algorithm works. But with YouTube, more engagement in the chat, it kind of helps your channel. Like if people in there,
so they push it to more people.
Yeah. So dudes just in there just saying, just saying different words and shit. I didn't make out half the shit he was saying, but
he was having a stroke. He wasn't having a stroke, was he?
At the end, he said, "Thanks for letting me be annoying."
Hey, well, if
it's
you
all
know,
good, bro. He wasn't being disrespectful. He was just talking. So
yeah. Hey, man, listen, that was a great fucking interview. I hate he had to go.
Yeah,
keeping it a buck. I mean, we talked about a lot. Like, I mean, I probably won't be listening to it tonight, but I'll definitely be going back and listening to Pete Rock and Common Joint again. Like, I mean, just being candid.
I want to hear what the studio is. Like I said,
I want to hear what the studio. Yeah, I want to hear what the studio is.
I don't like it no more, but
yeah. But I didn't go into the project thinking like, mastering music. I went in there. I want to hear what they're talking about, and he was critical of that.
Yeah.
Now he ain't gonna change my opinion, but he is gonna make me look like, damn. I do believe they felt like they gave out 100% project. That's why I asked the question to him. What did he think the percentage was? Because I do believe they think they did.
And like I said, while I don't agree, I do understand, with his ear, like he's listened to it as an engineer.
Yep.
And the studio, you know what I mean, with those ears. And it's like, I remember I went to school, man, can't remember when it was in Long Island. And they were saying like when you're in the studio and you're micing up, we had to mic up the drum set. Put the mic on the cymbal, on the drums, and that. And if you're listening all day in the studio, you gotta take the headphones off, and you gotta kind of like, your ears gotta get back to listening to it the right way. Because if you're hearing it all day with the headphones on, you'll hear it different.
The way you're listening.
Yeah. So, and it's like it's studio ears. It's like you engineering. So he, like what he's talking about, what Primo was, he don't just put the beats together. He's EQing the drums before he even starts building the beat. And I was like, oh shoot, that was a kind of ill little secret thing that I didn't know,
ES9 was saying ear fatigue. They call it ear fatigue.
Ear fatigue, yeah. Yep.
Well, I like to break on him with that too, because I wanted to hear what does he think about Dre's production and mastering and shit like that. Now, so. But anyway,
other guys that produce, but Dre's name is on it.
Well, true.
That's another.
Well, like Sam Snead and them boys, yeah. Right. Scott Storch, yeah. So, I mean, I like this the subject matter. I like what Shy's got. I mean, the album is please. Like that's why we started. Like when I wanted to have a conversation with him because I could hear like the beginning. Like I'm like, damn, man. When you hear somebody, people just don't understand because you don't see it. You don't see the effort and then like blood, sweat, and tears, and I know I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm getting calls. I'm recognized. I got Jazzy Jeff phone number. I know DJ Premier. I'm, like all of this, and I can't break through.
Yeah.
Like that's what I'm saying.
Disheartening.
And it's for no reason, because if you got the top listening to you, the top want to talk to you, the top want to give you their phone number and be in contact with you and say, "Oh man, I like the way you mastered this." Then goddamn, that's the top, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What's wrong with us on the street? If the top can recognize, the street can't recognize.
Right.
So it's crazy. And I agree with
Jeez,
what ES9 was saying. Like right there, you first and foremost love this with or without the audience. And I think that was like, I mean, Shy gonna be all right, but I feel like, man, you so critical of everything else, my brother. That can trap you. But it's what it is. I mean, dude is super nice on them, on all of them, all three of them, trifecta.
Bro,
Cuts is him and Point Blank.
Shit. Like, yo, him, J1,
Point Blank.
Well, S9, Point Blank. Yeah, bro, they cusses is different. Holy shit, bro. This shit was like, I'm like, I need to just lock myself in there and just practice scratching. Don't even blend. Just sit and scratch the fader. Like,
yo.
I think it's just me being left-handed. My right hand really, I can't really rock the fader like that, man. And these dudes do that shit like it's nothing.
Yeah, I'm a lefty too, man. So I gotta, I try to get it in, but it is what it is. It's just work behind the scenes. That's what I'm saying. If you're a DJ and you love the craft, then you gotta love what them dudes is doing, because to get where they at, like you were saying with ES9, man, the first time I heard ES9 set on Underground Railroad, I was like, get the fuck out of here. Word. Like, I was looking out my window to find somebody I could drop kick walking down the street. I was like, I gotta get this aggression off me, man. I was like, yeah, I gotta get somebody gotta get an L for this. But it's like, because I know
make it look easy.
Yeah, make it look easy. Oof. But it's like,
but you love it though. You know what I mean?
You know,
it's still sharp as steel.
It's a lot of sacrifice to get to that level.
Yeah.
It's a lot of sacrifice, and I'll keep it a buck. Like, we be in there, and ain't as many people in ES9 set as need to be.
Right.
That's how I know the platform ain't for us. Yeah. That platform is not for us. And you and I know there's some shit coming down the pipe. But that platform is really, really not for us. But at the same time, we gotta find whatever platform we do gravitate towards, we gotta support it, man. You gotta get behind that shit.
Will benefit on that platform.
Yeah.
For them. Yeah.
Yeah.
We are our own worst critics, but if you can maintain that thirst and love for the pursuit, for the perfect that does not exist, then you in the zone. That's dope.
Yeah. Yep.
That's dope.
Yep. So yeah, it's just, you see guys putting in that kind of work to get where Shy is, and I don't have a reason why he's not where he should be. When I was excited when he talked about dropping the project, and I was seeing the Instagram shit on it, and I think it lived up to what I expected it to be.
Right.
And I'm watching, and I'm I don't know, Tiger. It's like, why is he on an island
by himself?
Yeah, why is he on an island when you know some of these big name dudes? You know what I'm saying? Why are you on an island? Like, I don't get that shit, man. Is that gatekeeping?
I'm thinking part of it's gatekeeping, but I think also, like, because I don't know.
Can't be the project.
I thought about like people's where people are in life in our generation, where like they're like content on just doing what they're doing, and then that's it. Like, they're just like, they say, oh, that's dope, this and that, but they're not willing to really reach out, not purposely, just the natural of, yo, I'm here, I'm older, family, I'm just putting my stuff out, I've done this the last 20, 30 years, and I'm good. I don't know. I'm thinking like different types of mentalities of people, like, of where they are in life. It could be that, not just the ones that are like, because they all the suckers that they know they ain't shit and they got through.
And they blocking, or they trying to steal
because it's gonna fuck them over. It's
gonna, or like my man stealing the beats from him, that type of bullshit. Yeah. Like, to me, that's more ignorant, stupid shit, because now you burnt that relationship, and if you need his beats for you to put on your project, you ain't getting no more.
It's a wrap.
What are you gonna do next time? Yeah, that's short-sighted bullshit. So you got 3 or 4 tracks. What are you gonna do in a year?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that just show you how stupid the dude is. Yeah, like dude, what you gonna do in a year?
Say like Shy didn't put this out before him. He put those joints out, and it hit and blew up. His next project, it's gonna be
a brick.
Because they're gonna be like, wait a minute, that shit you did before,
don't even sound like the same dude.
Like, that wasn't even you.
Wasn't even the same dude. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Short-sighted, like we crabs in a bucket, man.
Slate the Scientist, thank you for checking, coming through.
Word, Slate the Scientist, salute.
Yo, I want to play this joint. I know a few people in there was like, yo, Bloodlust is my joint. That's the 3rd joint off the album. I definitely want to play that before we get out of here. That's like I said, all the joints is dope.
Shout out to Van Stel. Let's do it.
The ones that really stand out, man. Bloodlust, Time's Up, the Fam Jam. That's got that Try sample. Stub was talking about that the other day too. And the Hate Song, that's the last joint too. I'm gonna play this Bloodlust. This shit's crazy.
Yeah, and yo, live and direct, I'm shy and I'm repping from below. I am the tiger, you'll die if we ever come to blows. So why would you try it? One line, I'll connect and clutch your soul. I'll get wild like the fires, I'd like to suggest you.
Fucking production is fire.
Title, the rest upon my shoulder, but I script my rhymes in them lines that you said I once you stole. No type of a threat, so quiet on set as a sign of respect. Rise and give you undivided attention, shut your hole. Supplying the lesson, I am not the guy that you test. I strive for perfection, climb without divine intervention. Tight like compression, shining like a diamond reflection. Brighter than any sunlight in your retina.
Them damn drums is fire.
Son, you flow like you're hiding a virus, a sinus infection or a cold. All kinds of congestion while I'm at my best on the mic. Your blood is likely to shed because violent to death is all I know.
This ain't no game, boy. I came to draw blood.
So go push your luck. I ain't got shit to lose, so I don't give a fuck.
Right. I'm telling you, man.
And you're live and direct, I'm shy and I'm repping from below. Ill as it gets, and it's time that I level up my dough. The kids are ridiculous, right? And my pen is fucking gold, a legitimate killer for hire, collecting what I'm owed. An infinite wisdom provider for when you're running low and it's hit.
I want you to go cop it, y'all. I don't want to play the whole song. I want y'all to go support and
go
cop
get that
this.
motherfucker. But you heard enough to know. You heard enough to know, though, right?
Oh
yeah,
God,
you heard
like
enough
you said, them
to know.
drums are mean, bro.
Yeah, them drums are mean, man.
God. The cutting, the rapping, and the beat, bro.
I'm telling you, triple threat, legit triple threat. Not no half-ass triple threat. Like, you got some folks out there that they MCs and now you see them DJing and all that bullshit. No.
Yeah, no.
None of that. Nah, this motherfucker legit on them tables, legit on the mic, and legit in the production, man. And crazy. I mean, crazy.
Woo. Yo. Big shout out to everyone that tuned in, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Word up, man. Real DJs matter. We gonna definitely gonna have some more dope guests coming up soon. Trying to set some up with some other
yeah, you been working, man. You was working, Tiger, because I got the damn thing. I was like, oh shit, Tiger working. I was like, damn, let me get to work.
Yo, like you said, the work, man. It don't stop, right?
Nah, it don't never stop. Yeah, I was just like, oh shit. Well, man, I've been in a vacuum, bro.
Oh, I know.
Man,
I know.
hey, it's like, God damn, it's close. I'll leave it at that.
Dope.
But man, this motherfucker here has been sucking my soul out, boy. God damn it, boy.
It's gonna be worth it, though.
It's gonna be worth it, though. Yeah, it is gonna be worth it.
Van says, does he do graffiti and breakdance too? I'm gonna ask him.
Shit, he probably did. Yeah, he probably did. Shouts to Miss Kool-Aid, Miss Cooley.
Hey, what's up with them eyes, Miss Cooley? What's them eyes?
Hey, that's the highway patrol eyes when she blew past them. That's the highway patrol eyes.
Oh, see,
it's sucking my soul out, Miss Cooley.
Oh man.
Then I gotta smoke a cigarette and take a nap.
Nigga serious said nothing until you said that.
Hey,
Oh man. Yo, shout out to the family.
Yeah,
Yo,
man.
So check it out. I'm waiting to hear back from a hotel they're about 3 miles from the venue where the Wu-Tang show was gonna be in Raleigh on June 7th.
Damn, you ahead of me. Hey, go ahead, bro. You work it, man. Let me know if you need me to check it out, but I'm with that. Cause I was telling Brother Dragon I was gonna do that shit today, and I had a doctor's appointment today. But anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, because I wanted to text you like the info, just so if you're familiar with the hotel, whatever.
Yeah, hit me with it. Hit me with it
from there, yeah. Because I just wanted them to hit me with with
some numbers.
They're gonna charge me for the conference room or whatever, because you know how you fill it out, like how many rooms you're gonna get, and
well, that's what I was about to say. Depending on what you ask, you can get that shit comp. Depending on what it's just like the tribe. You need a number from the tribe. How many people sure they coming?
Right.
And then leverage that. We'll be and you chop it up.
Definitely.
Yeah, so, I know you know what to do. Yeah.
No doubt. So real quick in the chat. Yeah, we trying to do a meetup. You know what I mean, for that weekend.
Yep, Trey Love. Yep. Shouts to Johnston County fam. That's right.
Oh, okay. Dope. That'll be dope. And we'll try to get the info out. And the tickets are already on sale. And it would be dope if people that are going, we can get the tickets and kind of sit with each other,
Get them all at one time.
Yeah. I went on there. The prices are good prices too. They ain't
really
trying to beat people over the head. Obviously if you sit, way up front, obviously it's gonna be a little more. But yeah, I'll definitely try to get all that info together this week, and you know what I'm saying, and we'll connect.
Yeah, Miss Cooley, my foot's all right, man. This last shot they gave me is kind of working. I'm in a good place right now.
Oh,
Somebody could talk slick and get their ass whooped now before I had to negotiate.
Or kick them with the other foot.
Yeah, ain't no more negotiating now. I can put these paws on them.
Yo, real quick before we get out of here, what do you think about your Niners trading Debo? 5th round pick. I think they got.
I'm gonna say this, man. The Niners has been
check out now because we're talking football.
The Niners has been an excellent organization when it comes to front office reloading.
Facts.
So if they shipping Debo, they already got.
They got a plan.
They got a plan, man, and I trust the plan. The only time they really have fucked up, man, is at the quarterback position. But if you look everywhere else, man, they reload running backs like it's nothing, man. Receivers like it's nothing. Defensive players like it's nothing. So I'm trusting the organization. I need them to go ahead and realize they need an elite level quarterback to win a Super Bowl. Not just somebody that can run the offense, an elite level quarterback. And what's his name is not an elite level quarterback.
Now, I understand perspective is everything. I talked to this with B-Dub because he talking about, the Niners, we ain't won in a while either. And I said, I get it, bro, but it's perspective. I'll take any of your quarterbacks any time of the goddamn day.
But I would argue when he say we haven't won in a while, I would say, dude, but we've been in the fucking championship game damn near every season.
No. He was talking about, because I was talking about, my Jets haven't won.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Well, we kind of didn't win either, but I was like, but bro, it's perspective. Like, if I had a choice, not knowing, the Jets and knowing the Niners, I'd have went to the Niners in a fucking heartbeat. Fuck them Jets. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I gotta tell you, man. Like going to the Jets, like, how about this whole now the Aaron Rodgers era shit is over? I mean, just there long enough to fuck up everything Robert Saleh had in place.
Now the organization all over
again,
bro.
Yeah. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
You gonna rebuild every year, every 2 years, because you can't stick with a coach?
Yo,
shit, bro.
So this is the thing, man, with us with football, man, as fans, like, and I guess, man, and this is the funny part, it can apply to hip hop. Now watch me tie the motherfucker into hip hop. What we won't do is just like, so let's say like I'm gonna use the Dallas Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys been terrible for a long time since the triplets was there. That's the last time they really been worth a shit. But Dallas Cowboys merchandise always one of the top sellers in the NFL.
$1 billion, yeah. $1 billion.
Yep. So if you really want your organization to succeed, stop buying that shit. Stop. The minute that Dallas ain't making no fucking money, then Jerry Jones will find a real fucking coach and shut the fuck up and keep his ass in the press box and let football be what it is.
Right.
Same thing for hip hop. Yep. Same thing for hip hop. Stop streaming. Go to the man website and cop the music the proper way. Put the money in that man hands.
Yep.
And then that man got a responsibility to hold himself to a high benchmark, and then maybe work with other people and leverage and bring his boys into the game, or find yourself some media outlet that is treating the artist first like they should be, as opposed to making like I saw an interview where they were talking with what's his name, the Cohen. Was it Lyle Cohen?
Oh yeah, the dude from Def Jam.
And he was talking shit about Kanye and how Kanye's not using his he's talking anti, Kanye talking crazy. Let's call it what it is. Yeah. My point about that is that, are you shitting me? You are responsible for some of the most negative music, most damaging music our times have ever seen.
And try to give a bullshit excuse for it too when they asked him that shit on the Breakfast Club.
That's exactly the clip I'm talking about. He said, "Well, I got bills, I got a family to take care of.
Oh, really?
So shit on you, our people. Shit on us.
Yeah, you won't do that to your people,
but you won't do that to your people. You mad because he's speaking out. So my problem though is, but we allow it to happen
all the time.
Like we don't understand. We are the power. This program is the power. If these numbers, if these people find a way to bring people back to this program, you and I know what to do with the power. What we can't get is the shine.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to down our numbers, but I'm just saying we know what to do with it, but the industry ain't gonna put us on because we're not part of that shit, and we ain't trying to hear nothing they got to say.
Nope.
I'm in here talking about, why the situation with Kanye and the Cohen dude. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to hear that shit. Like my man said, he was getting boxed in and he was irritated. You notice he was irritated, right?
Yeah.
He was irritated because, he didn't want to answer them fucking questions. But the reality is, he responsible for more damage to our people's music than anybody. Yeah. You talk about messages.
Yeah.
So, it's what it is. But we need to apply that to football and apply that to anything that's part of our culture.
Yeah.
Anything
now
that's part of our culture.
With the the blackout on Friday, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen any numbers on like if it helped. I mean, obviously one day is not gonna help. It has to be consistent. Like you said, when they did the boycott with the buses from Montgomery, Alabama, what was that boycott, like 16 months? They had no choice. They had to be like, okay, this is hurting us. Yeah, you goddamn right, because we actually stuck together and got some shit done. Are people gonna really start together? They're gonna get mad one week and be in a Gucci store the next week.
Hey, Bo, I was just about to say they need to be in there buying real. You need a T-shirt. Get a Real DJs Matter T-shirt.
Get a Fly Era T-shirt.
That's what you got to do. That money goes to us. Support. And then we got a responsibility to give back. Right. And so like we candidly saying that. I'm on the air saying that. Then I have a responsibility. But what we ain't doing is we not understanding what our real power is. So I'm good with the blackout shit. But what people should have been doing was, well, okay, if I'm gonna buy something, and I hope they were,
go to small mom and pop.
Go to a small mom and pop. Go to some type of minority owned business. It ain't got to be all pro-black. It can be black and brown. It can be black and whatever. But we need to support small business.
Yeah, it was a big FU to the corporations that just only care about the green. They don't care about, you know what I'm saying? Shopping in the stores, because one dude made a point too. Like, I don't want to get off a tangent about the DI stuff, but he was like, "Yo,
let's go."
He was like, "Yo, I wasn't with supporting these companies that didn't support us in the first place. And then all of a sudden they want to put the DI in. Like, y'all should have been supporting us from the jump. Y'all just doing it just because it's a political thing, not because you really want to support it. Because if you did, you wouldn't have backtracked on the shit.
I agree with that. You know, like, let's be honest, man. This country is primarily run by cowards.
Cowards and arpits. I don't want to say the R word because I'm on YouTube, but
they primarily run by cowards, and your business decisions and all other shit is from people that, you know, are sheltered and protected, don't live like us, don't act like us, don't interact with us, making decisions that affect us. We make Twitch millions of dollars. We make Facebook and Instagram and Twitter millions of dollars that they use to weaponize against us.
Yeah. Giving them
just keep it a buck. To weaponize against. They don't even use their money. They use our money.
Use our money. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that? Now that's a plan that's working.
Mm-hmm. And it's working. You damn right. Why would they stop? Only thing they're worrying about is damn TikTok getting money that this should be theirs. They can't control them, at least you know however much longer that fight's going on. But yeah, that's what they was worrying about. Damn, we got to get them off the plate. We can't control them. We can't do shit with them. So what do? They cast doubt and suspicion. And if you look historically, that shit been going on since J. Edgar Hoover.
Word.
What was it? Everybody was a communist. Right? Now listen, I'm gonna bring this shit home. Everybody was a communist, and that was a bad thing, right? Now our president over there rubbing titties with one.
Yeah, but it's cool when he do it.
Right? So yeah, but that's what I'm saying. If you look, we just got to know our history, which they're trying to rewrite as we speak. But you started. I'm gonna stop with that shit, Tiger. That's my show on Sunday nights.
No doubt.
Word. Go to Reboot Radio and get them podcasts. Look at them podcasts, man. Sunday nights,
8 p.m.
Yep. Thank you, man.
Yo, we appreciate everyone tuning in, y'all. Word up. Don't forget tomorrow it goes down. Your version gonna sound like this. We got some blends we're gonna be doing. We got a DJ Tiger beat. We got a reboot beat in the blend package. So come through and see what we do. All the DJs on there chopping and blending, remixing stuff up. All day goes down, man. Brought to you by my brother Reboot Radio.
Beautiful, man. Beautiful project. Yo, you shocked me with the beats, man. I was like, oh shit. I'd already forgot about that beat again. I forgot about it again. But
bro,
yeah,
I
man.
That shit with the J. Cole joint, man. I might have to drop that on Bandcamp. That beat you did with the J. Cole Fire Squad. That should go right with it.
Hey, run with it, man. Run with it. Yeah, yeah.
Shit. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's like. Go ahead.
And I might have to let you know about Saturday. Tiger's just like, don't make no plans. It's like Friday after 2, and then Saturday all day. I'm like, damn, I'll be out 2 weeks, people, bro.
Man, hey, look here, man. It's all good. It's all good. You know, come on, Tiger. You know how we do. It's all good.
Doubt. No doubt, bro. So, Mustafa, salute. I see some people on YouTube just came in on check-in. Got Jay Smart, Amanda, Edvaldo.
I see Cheerleader Yams over there on Twitch.
Who's that?
Cheerleader Yams.
Oh, yeah.
Why Vet George?
Why Vet?
Cheerleader Yams in the building.
Word. So who is live, man? Who we gonna go to? Timberland, he got 600 people in there. He don't need us.
Nah, they don't even see us.
Word. Bro, I remember one time, man, I raided somebody, and for them not even acknowledge the raid, I'm like, oh, you will never see me again in this motherfucker.
Man, Easy Mo be bad about that shit, because I like to raid into him on Saturday nights, but he don't like, and I ain't taking a shot at him.
Though, right?
Yeah, Easy Mo, he really don't even talk, man. They like the chat be trying to tell him, man, you playing music, he ain't worried about that shit.
Yeah, they was like, yo, you got raided. He don't
give a fuck. He's like, yo, I'm Easy Mo B, man. I'm in here, I'm surrounded by crates and crates and crates of music. You see that shit?
Did you see? When he opened the garage up for his friends to go look through the records.
I was crazy, man.
Damn.
Crazy.
Talk about a collection, bro. I was like,
crazy, Tiger. I was there. So that's what I'm saying. I'm like, yo, but I'm like at the same time, okay, man. So I'm gonna try to find somebody else to read. You got your own shit going on.
Word.
So, yeah.
Oh, the homie Walt G's on.
Oh yeah, let's always go there. Yeah. Yo, let me tell you what love is, man. And this is what I'm talking about. Talking about E Boogie. So I'm scrolling through the CDJs, and E Boogie is, I guess he getting ready to raid out, or he doing something. And he's in there, and I just see him throw up the flyer for your version on Sound Like This for tomorrow.
Oh, that's dope.
That's dope, right?
That's dope.
Man, I'm like, yo, people don't get it, man. We can support and be the power if we just get rid of that ego bullshit, man. Word. Just get rid of that ego bullshit, man.
Yeah. Yo, I've seen like people that, got big, a big name person. And I can't remember when, but I seen it. Like, it happens. They was like, yo, my man's coming out with something. Go cop this, and the dude's numbers just went up astronomically. All he did was post it.
Yeah, but and that's what I'm saying. It's like so now we back at Shy.
10 seconds to do that.
So now why can't a dude that's got it ain't like you getting behind a whack project. It's the same thing like we was talking about y'all project when you and Samsung dropped. Well, I'm gonna big up the project, and the project was dope. It's like I'm not in here just selling wolf tickets. Yeah, I'm like, yo, get this shit, support it, and run with it.
Word.
And like we gotta like. I just don't understand.
Quick to run to people and try to support them, and they don't even know you, but you got people that that are making dope shit, and you got to then and pull teeth for them. Like it shouldn't even have to be like.
It shouldn't even have to be. Hey, I agree.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's why I was using them other raids. I know I played Shy shit on Underground Railroad. I know you. Matter of fact, I played Dookie Brothers shit on it. So I know, and I know some of us know what to do. Why we ain't breaking records for people we know is crazy work to me.
Yeah,
crazy work to me, man. Like if you in a group chat, and I'm going back to that other raid. I'm gonna stop naming them by name because I'm trying to be nice. But you claiming you hip-hop and blah blah blah, and the dude, why ain't nobody playing his music?
Yeah,
ain't nobody.
It's like, yo, any DJ like in our raid was like, yo, I'm dropping this, this track or this beat, this music. I know the DJs on our raid will be like, oh, word, all right, yo, I'm gonna play this on the show. Like it's nothing.
It's nothing. Especially like I said, if it's hot, not every. That's what I'm saying. Like that's not every cut on every project is fire. I'm not going there.
Oh yeah.
But I like the tracks. I'm gonna play the tracks. And like to me, like if I normally break records. Why wouldn't I break my man's records?
Right.
Why So like it's the same shit. If I'm listening to it, like we gotta get past that, man. We just gotta get past that mental block. Because that's the shit that allows us to be exploited.
Yep.
Real talk. Now, and I'm gonna stop talking, man.
Nah, bro. Come on.
Well, man, like it's like Shy got me going. Talk about him when he got me going. I was like, shit. Okay, hold on. I was about to talk, man. I gotta apologize to you, brother. But it was good dialogue. I'm just saying, it's like.
It was. Yeah. I just wanted them to hear both of y'all because both of y'all was talking at the same time. That's all that was.
But that's passion and love for this craft. And that's the number one thing.
That is.
That is what that is. And two folks that like to speak their mind. So that's that you can be adult about it is huge.
Jay Smart, I had to leave it alone for a while because I was playing it so much. So I just got back to it. You're talking about the Common P Rock. Like I was playing it like so much. So I was like, okay, I know there's other new stuff. Let me listen to some more other new stuff, then I'll come back to it. And it's good because you come back to it with fresh ears.
And you appreciate it. Yeah, you appreciate some other shit in it. Yeah, I'm with you on that. I haven't listened to it in a minute. I'm with you. But also, it's a lot of projects been dropping out now. Unfortunately, like I get caught, and you probably get caught in it with your radio station as well. I get caught in the EP shuffle, where it's like I got a lot of artists that send me EPs. So it's not like you can just put a project in and just listen to a project in its entirety. I'm rolling through these EPs to pay attention to who it is,
right?
And if I'm going to play it on the station or not.
Yeah, because you want to throw something in there.
Yeah, exactly. No, so I got to listen to all that shit. I got a whole bunch of music I need to be listening to, so I get caught up in that shit, and I'm trying to work on this other project, so it is what it is.
I mean, bro, granted, the Grammy's been trying to do stuff to, for hip hop that we like, but I don't take that them not winning the Grammy like that ain't no mark for in my eyes, because they didn't win the Grammy.
Not against Kendrick Project. Not against Kendrick Project. No, I can't see. I never thought it was even in the. We got to understand something, man.
But I don't look at that as like, even if Kendrick wasn't in it, I wasn't, because they didn't win. Like, that's dope without the Grammy. Like, the Grammy to me, they don't.
It's not a benchmark.
Yeah, not for. I mean, for artists it might be because it helps them, but I'm just saying in the eyes of like how they looked at what they think is hip hop and what we know is hip hop. So for them not to give them a Grammy, like, yeah, obviously they're not gonna give a real hip hop album the Grammy. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm not even judging it off of that.
Yeah, I see your point there. I was gonna say that, let's be honest, like, they're gonna respect moving units, and Pete and Common ain't moving nothing close to what Kendrick moved.
Facts.
Right. So like, to me, that's not even like, I never thought they'd get sniff a Grammy. Yeah, right. Because that project is really for us old heads.
Right.
And here's the thing: it's enough of us old heads out here, but we don't support. We just listen.
Yeah.
Right? We just listen. We stream the shit. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But we don't support.
Mm-hmm.
And so, but them young boys, they support.
Yeah.
And so that's why they the market. That's why they the market. They control the market.
There's rappers I never even heard of. I've seen them with like 100 million streams on their YouTube. Like, who is this dude? I don't even know who this dude is.
Mm-hmm.
But they in there, they in the comments. I'm like, wow.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm telling you, they. That's how folks can come from. Let's be candid. That's why Shy can't do what he needs to have happen, because his market is not those young boys. Right. And I'm not saying that he should convert, because I don't want him to. And I don't think he wants to either. But I'm just saying that where he's at, there are artists, like he named them, Knots and all these other artists out here, there's projects that excite him, but those projects will not get the same kind of boost, even though they're underground, just like a new underground trap music artist would.
Yeah.
But those young folks will flock to that shit. We don't flock to that anymore. Now we even got a large part of our age group saying they only want to hear R&B music.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what's crazy though, man? The shift in the music, like you said, like they're not listening to what we listen to. I guarantee you, if these record labels and these radio stations, if all of a sudden they was like, you know what? We're going to stop playing all that bullshit. We're going to play all these artists that about the boom bap, maybe hip hop. Guess what? All of a sudden it's going to shift.
Narrative will shift. Yep.
Because then they be like, oh, this is hot. This is some new shit. Meanwhile, we're going to be like, no, this ain't new. We've been doing this shit.
We've been doing this.
Y'all just listening to these motherfuckers like robots because you think the radio dictates what's something hot. They play some bullshit, and it's like it's like some Manchurian Candidate shit.
It's pay for play, man.
Sitting there like, oh, this is whack, and that shit keep burrowing into your mind. Then all of a sudden, you like tapping your feet, tapping your head, and all of a sudden you like it, and you saying a little simple ass.
Now you're singing the hook, yeah. Now you're singing the hook.
They got you.
They got you. You're right. Yeah. You're right. Yeah.
So.
Fucking great ass interview, man. Tiger for the win, man. Y'all make sure you're supporting my man DJ Tiger Full Blast Radio. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. He lived this shit, man.
Make sure you
man.
support Brown Hornet, man. Reboot Radio, man. Yo, we do this, man. We are like two sides of the same coin. We about the culture, real DJs, putting love into what we do. Like, come on, like, how are you gonna support people that put love into what they do? I've been grateful about, you know, I used to always bitch about YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like how they did me and everything, but the algorithm is always changing. It's always changing. Now it's doing all right by me. And I'm glad because I'm seeing more people that I haven't seen in the comments saying what you were saying. Like, yo, this dude has the love for the music. You can tell. Like, he's putting this together. Thank you. Like, and I'm like, I'm hitting him back. Like, yo, I'm much appreciated. Thank you.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I like these other dudes that they don't talk to nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo,
no,
they
a real dude.
Like, yo, just say thank you. I'll quit. You know, just that goes a long way. Just, you know what I mean? Engaging with people that respect what you're doing.
Word.
So,
I mean, I'm glad to hear that though, Tiger. I hope it continue to trend and people get behind it, man. What's wrong with sending somebody you watching something and you watching us on this podcast is dope. What's wrong with sending that shit to somebody? Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Look what Rob Swift did. Shout out the interview, been tagging us in it.
Yeah,
went to the Real
Shouts to
DJs
Rob
Matter
Swift.
IG. Yo, we got mad people following it since he's been doing that.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying, right? I mean, it just what's wrong with that, man? Somebody show you some love, showing it back, man. God damn.
Word.
You know,
Amanda,
I mean,
big salute, Amanda. I follow Amanda on IG. She said, "Color is bullshit. It's about your heart and intentions and who your people are." It's a fact.
That is a fact. Ooh, man, you're right about it. Yep,
She be saying some real stuff.
Word.
Word up. So, let me see. What was it we was gonna do?
We was looking at Walt G.
Walt G. He's still on?
Yeah, I seen.
He's still on. Oh, you said he was.
Well, yeah, he was just. I don't know what he's doing. I'm just saying he was showing. I saw as I was scrolling through who's actually on. I saw he was
he's about to raid
showing the flyer for your version.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna go to Walt G, y'all, and yeah, we'll see y'all tomorrow, man, on your version, man. Reboot, bro, always, man.
Hey, nothing but love, my brother.
Love, bro. Word
you
up.
know it, man.
And like I said, we'll be giving y'all information. Join us, you know what I'm saying, this summer. Wu-Tang, the last chamber.
Wu-Tang, Raleigh, North Carolina.
You know they're gonna bring out some guests, man.
I sure hope so.
Nas, that'd be dope. Word. All right, y'all, I'm gonna raid out playing the Fam Jam. I think that's appropriate to play that song. Got that Tribe sample in it.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Hey, if I could keep that heat on me, bro. Oh, like this motherfucker over here making masterpieces, boy.
You're the love of my life, though we're nothing alike. You're the one.